We are in Ottawa, the nation's capital, for the Tim Hortons Roar the Rings, a road that will lead for two teams to the Olympics in Korea. The road for Julie Tippin went through Summerside, winning at the pre-trials, clinched this spot in Canada. Now, Team Tippin hopes to spring a surprise at the Roar, but they'll have their hands full this afternoon.
A world championship for Rachel Homan.
Three-time Scottish champion and defending world champion Rachel Homan's crew have been a force since arriving on the curling scene. This week, Team Homan are the hometown favorites as they aim for a trip to the Olympics. Draw 4 is a battle of Ontario. The Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings continues. And we are about 30 minutes drive west of Parliament Hill in the Ottawa suburb of Canada at the Canadian Tire Centre. This morning, dramatic ending to a game between Brad Jacobs, reigning gold medalist, and Kevin Cooey. This is the Dr. Jekyll part of this game for Brad Jacobs. Look at him squeak by there in the ninth. Push the Cooey stone far enough, hold the shooter, score 2. That's the kind of emotion we've always seen from him. So now this one goes to an extra. And Jacobs had set himself up with his first, drawing the lid. Now with his last, having to hit full 8 foot. This is the Mr. Hyde part of it, as the Brushers quit on it right at the hog line. This didn't have a chance. And through it goes. And he gives up a steal of 2 as Cooey picks up the win. Other scores, Jennifer Jones wins again. That's 2 straight. Botcher out of the gate with a win. And Julie Tippin beats Val Sweeting, who has dropped now 2 quickly. So on the men's side, Kevin Cooey top of the table early, Jennifer Jones. Keeping in mind, of course, that only the top 3 teams advance to the playoffs. No team has ever lost their first and won the trials. As on this Sunday, we see you say, hello, Canada. Welcome back to Ottawa. Cheryl Rustin alongside, still talking about what happened to Brad Jacobs and how someone who had survived all the pressure of winning a gold medal can throw a stone like that.
Well, that's really what pressure creates at a Canadian Olympic trials, and it's all about refocusing. You've got that narrow focus every time you go to throw. He was dialed in the entire game, goes to throw that shot, doesn't settle in, misses that draw.
So now we've got Rachel Homan trying to bounce back after losing her first, going against Julie Tippin, a team that we really don't know much about, but that in fact may help her a little bit.
Oh, no question about it. Just because we don't see this team on television doesn't mean they can't make shots, and Val Sweeting can attest to that. They look very, very focused, incredible attitude. The demeanor's there for a team this young in a pressure cooker situation like this is just amazing. But they're just like Krista McCarville. They don't play a lot on the tour, so you don't hear that much about them. They've got other priorities. They won 3 spiels this year. They came through the pre-trials. Look out.
So you got Rachel Homan. Pressure on her, world champion, Canadian champion. Could she face the same fate as Brad Jacobs?
Well, she could, and internally there could be a real fear inside of them that they're another trials favorite that does not go on to get into that playoffs and win this event. But I think you have to go back, you have to look at the brilliant year that you had last year, what worked so well. And it was focusing not on the outcome, but on all the things they could control, the communication, the setup on the ice. All of that will get them back into that game form that they so want.
So on this Sunday afternoon, as the road to the Roar continues, it will be Homan and Tippin.
Winning gold in Beijing almost made us more excited for this year and trying to achieve more goals and push things a little bit farther and keep trying to get better as a team.
Definitely the whole week it's going to be a lot about Rachel. There's no question. She's in her hometown. She's going to have tons of fans and a lot to deal with all week. So for us, it sort of takes the pressure off. Even though we are an Ontario team, we're okay with that. We're happy to be playing here.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
It's a full sheet, 4 games on the ice here at Canadian Tire Center. Morris, McEwen. Again, keep in mind now, no team has ever come back to win, having lost their first. Desperate times already for somebody like Morris. Scheidinger, McCarville, both with wins in their first. Botcher, Gushu dropped his opener, and Homan at 0-1 going against Tippin, and that is our featured game. So it's time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Hi, I'm Skip Rachel Homan, our lead Lisa Weigel, our second Joanne Courtney, and our third Emma Miskew. And we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club in Ottawa, Ontario.
Hi, I'm Skip Julie Tippin. Our lead is Tess Bobby. Our second is Rachel Vink. Our third is Chantal Duhame. We curl out of the Woodstock Curling Centre in Woodstock, Ontario.
And it will be Rachel Homan that does have last draw. She'll have the hammer here in this first end of play, having won the draw to the button. Playing the red stones, Tippin will play the yellow, and out steps the 34-year-old skip from the Woodstock Curling Club, Julie Tippin. You know, I sound like some kind of carnival barker. You know, if you just, hey, it's must-win time. And but having said that, you look across here. John Morris drops a second. Rachel Homan drops a second. You are in deep trouble on day 2, and it's a deep field, and it's going to be very tough to come back.
Well, and I think you said it earlier, there's going to be teams here that will play well enough to have won a Scotties or a Brier, and they're not going to win here. And you just watched a game, that Jacobs Cooey game was one of the best games, and somebody had to lose it. And it's going to be definitely how you recover from those. And we talked about all the time in between these games when you sit and think.
Well, it's all about the math, isn't it, Cheryl? You've got you know, a whole bunch of great teams here. Somebody's coming last, somebody's coming second last, and their record's going to be awfully poor, not what they're used to. So you've got to win those close ones.
When you look at Tippin, she's playing Sweeting. She played Sweeting. She's playing Homan, and then she plays Jones. So she's beat Sweeting. She's got an opportunity here. She could come out of those 3 games 2-1. Even 1-2 is a good situation, and you've played the 3 basically top seeds.
You're mentioning Jacobs. He's going to stew over that draw now until tomorrow night. He's back on the ice against Brad Gushu tomorrow night after having lost this morning. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with the reigning Canadian world champion, Rachel Homan.
Well, I think you look at a player being key, and it's going to be Emma. She was 73% in their first game. So versus Chantal, who was 91%, she needs to come here. And then you know what? You always want to be the home team. It feels great. Sometimes it's pressure, but engage them, make some of those big shots, and get them all on board.
Just control. Never. It's just control. More.
And the keys for Woodstock, Ontario's Julie Tippin.
Well, we just talked about it. They knocked off Val Sweeting, one of the favorites, a player that almost won the Scott Tournament of Heart. So you're playing with house money here. Just keep that attitude. You mentioned it, Cheryl. Nobody expects them to do well in those first 3 games. They're 1-0, so just stay loose, keep the pedal down, do what you're doing. They had a ton of rocks in play against Sweeting, and it worked. Why not do it again?
9. More than 10. 80.
8-7.
Don't you think, Cheryl, too, in this situation, I went through it with Brad Gushu. Really, we were ranked 9th out of 10 teams. We had the same orange jackets on. We weren't really given a sniff, and you won the first one. You went, wait a minute, you know, we just beat Glenn, and we beat Furby, and then you start believing after a while, right? But in the meantime, you go out there loose, relaxed, the way you should be.
Yeah, nobody's really looking at you. Yeah, you get to kind of fly under the radar.
The pressure's all on Homan here. Home crowd, defending world champion.
And Tippin themselves, they've played very few games against this field, which is a disadvantage sometimes for the opposition. Homan doesn't know. You know, these guys play each other so much, a Homan and a Jones or a Sweeting. They know exactly what they're going to do. When you're playing somebody you don't know, that can always be a bit unsettling not to know.
Wait, guys? Yeah. Okay, this is less ice. Good.
Up and down the sheet here in that first, as Julie Tippin with Tess Bobby went to the top 4, and Rachel Homan couldn't ignore it. But Homan also plays the scoreboard. She always likes that hammer in the second, the even ends. As we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier. You know, one thing, Kathy, in talking with their Tippin coach, Barry Westman, they have a game plan. They stick to it. This Tippin team, they don't play to anybody else.
No, they don't, and that is her key for today, is to not let Rachel Homan dictate what happens. But it's interesting. I said to her, you wait to get here, and then you have to sit for the entire first day. And she said the only advantage of that is that they knew that coming in, and they talked about how it would feel and what they would do. So they elected to sit in the crowd and watch the afternoon game yesterday and see what we talked about, the rocks curling a little bit more. And then they watched from their room last night, and they came out today firing on all cylinders. I watched a lot of that game in our updates, and she put the broom in the right spot more often than not. It's a great testament to having that game plan off the ice as well as on.
And it's something, Kathy, that we've heard the teams say. Let's use Brad Jacobs, for example. He dramatically misses that draw. Now, what does he do, Cheryl, over the course of the next day and a half before he gets back on the ice tomorrow night?
Well, the difficulty with it is it's such a big shot. It's him. He's got to really, you park it. You have to have your team support you. I think that's one of the biggest things, and say, hey, you know what? That's one game. You still have a chance, and those are difficult things to do with a lot of time. Russ and I were joking about it's like the walk between holes, where you have so much time to think, and it can be great and it can be detrimental.
That's why I take a cart.
So you don't have as much time. That's my problem.
Yeah, you're walking. Yeah, what are you thinking?
Oh, a lot.
You're too much.
A lot.
But you're absolutely right. There's no question about it. And you look at Brad Jacobs' schedule here. He's got a lot of time off now, and his next opponent's Mr. Gushu. And that's the problem with this whole format, is there's no buys on the scorecard. You're looking at world-class team one after another. But Brad will turn it around. He's a pro. If he doesn't make that incredible shot in the 8th, he probably loses anyways. So, you're going to miss your human. If he doesn't make a couple great ones, he's not in that situation. It hurts, but he'll get over it.
We got 13 on 5 on yours, but that was the first rough down.
Yeah.
That's right. Didn't want to be soft.
I ran shorter than I thought it would, even the way you threw it.
Yeah. A little bit of that straight run there.
Well, it shouldn't be. This is the spot that should take.
I know.
Former Canadian mixed champion. She played with John Epping when they won the title back in 2006.
Okay, line's good.
Both her and Chantel looked very comfortable at draw weight, which is always such a weapon to have early in an event for the back end. They were 93% in draw weight versus Homan's first game, 72% for their back end. So it's something as a skip you really want to feel.
Good judge. Good. What's that? Yeah. Normal? Hey.
I always felt like if I started off an event and didn't feel that draw weight, you called a completely different kind of game.
That's smart, though.
Yeah, you just know, I think I need the 8-foot. I can't draw the pin, sometimes. So you look at Julie, and I think she can see the pin. She played very well, so now your game can get a little bit more aggressive.
For sure.
As we mentioned, she dropped that opener, and no team has ever lost their first and gone on to win the curling trials.
Here, H. Good shot, H.
It's interesting, though, what we saw yesterday, just out of the corner of their eye. What the pressure does is you start to clam up. You don't talk. And the Homan team shut down. Whereas last year when we watched them at the Scotties and at the Worlds, boy, they were just chatterboxes because it was going well. They were communicating. You almost become afraid to talk.
And I think that has a lot to do with Adam Kingsbury, their analytics. He's really basically proven to them when they talk.
Yikes. Now that, unforced.
Yes.
And that's a big mistake early for Julie Tippin because you've played it for the blank.
Everybody throws that middle 12-foot to the button to draw away, get used to the path to the button. So that spot in the middle of the 8-foot edge of the 4 type area, right where that rock is going to have a little bit of pebble. Sometimes it's not about throwing it narrow there in that situation. You just don't throw it hard enough.
Great opportunity for Homan.
You can take a little less if you want.
This is one of those shots, I think, though, you were expecting to go down and throw the blank. I think you really do have to take an extra breath when you're throwing this. She can play into that stone, but just give it some thought, and they are talking about it.
Nice extension. Let's go T-line, Joe. That's good. Just clean.
Joanne Courtney.
Easy clean.
That's good.
9.
Lisa Weigel.
10. Need the backing.
On the left, Joanne Courtney.
Are you sure? Yes.
Saying maybe they need a little backing now.
Don't need to. Oh, not big one. It's okay.
And they will use the backing, and that is a gift too. Tippin flashes with her second. Homan gets the deuce.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. And by Home Hardware, here's how.
An early update for you on this Sunday afternoon. We'll drop in on the game between Casey Scheidegger out of the Lethbridge Curling Club, Krista McCarville, Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. And this is the final stone for McCarville, Kathy.
And she's got a tricky little shot on Casey Scheidegger's spinal stone. Is trying to hit and stick on the nose, rolled a little bit too far, but it did expose the shot stone. If she can tap it sideways, it's for 2.
Ashley Sippola, Sarah Potts. Oh, and she'll catch the stone just outside, but gets the break to roll in and pick up the single point. So McCarville with the early lead there.
Felt like there was something under my
Both those teams coming in with opening day wins. It is day 2. Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings from Ottawa and Canadian Tire Centre. So Rachel Homan gets a gift on the miss by Tippin. Draws for her 2. So
It's coming down.
going back to what Kathy was saying about this Tippin team, Cheryl, to my mind, it's going to be interesting to see how Tippin responds. We said that she's very focused. She plays her game according to her coach, according to Kathy. Does she now throw all caution away and desperately try to get the deuce back, or go in with this plan and chip away at it?
And I think she'll stick with that definite plan that they have. We saw them in the pre-trials, and they did just that. And the time between ends, too, that they have, you know, the coach is going to also remind them of that. You guys have a plan. It's 10 ends. This is not 8 ends. You've got a lot of time. Get your deuce back. You've still got a long way to go. So that's just the conversation you have early in a game.
What happened to that? I don't know.
It was even, I ran into Dawn McEwen before this game, and she was talking about the 3 steal they gave up, and they said the exact same thing. We gave up a steal of 3, but it's a good thing it's the first end. So let's just do our thing and look what happens. So you really do have to stick to that plan.
Okay, yeah. Should just be gradual.
What the heck happened with that first stone there? That last stone of Tippin's lead test Bobby. My goodness.
Had to pick. They're trying to get around that guard and get anywhere near it. Rachel called for the come around originally, which is not wrong either, but a little bit more daring when you're up 2-0. I think this is the right call. And this team, I don't think they have to get fancy, Homan. Sometimes you try a little too hard and just do what they can do. Just run for the hills with that hitting ability. They're up 2-0. Let Tippin come to them.
Over top of that yellow, I guess.
John Morris, Mike McEwen, they blank the first. As do Brendan Botcher and Brad Guju.
I really like this call from Julie too. Some teams would go around. They'd get into that 4-foot freeze on that Homan stone at the back. She's going to try and open it up, make sure she gives herself a shot. You've got some corner guards. You may get an opportunity for deuce that way.
Right off.
Yeah, so many teams will just go crazy once they're down 2-0, especially the way it happened. Now, if Joanne cannot put this guard in the right spot, you talked about it, because the rocks were textured at the start of the event, there's a little more curl. This could easily under or over curl by half a rock, then they can get in behind. Tough to place these guards lined right up.
If you weren't with us yesterday, the ice during practice on Friday was the stones weren't quite as sharp. They didn't curl. Iron was ice was a little straight. So Jamie Barassa, with consultation with the curlers, said, "Okay, I'm going to just sharpen them up a little bit." And basically, that's what the texturing refers to. So there's more curl now,
which allows this chance we talked about. Now the guard out in front can help Tippin.
Barely a quarter.
Oh, okay.
So we think it's the same as this morning?
Yeah.
Or a little bit slower?
I think you need a 14. That's my guess.
Okay.
You got two options here with that guard being long, and you can see, and there's enough curl. You could try to hit and roll away and get a little bit out of that 4-foot, maybe roll to a corner. You're now starting to look at getting forced if you play this shot and don't make it well.
Yeah, heavy. Yep. Hard! Go!
needed to play a little whip there, get a little rub to slow it down as it goes to the back. Interestingly enough, I mean, we heard Rachel ask the others, is it the same as this morning? Now, they played one sheet over on sheet C in that win over Val Sweden.
Line was fine. It was just overthrown, and it ended up where they wanted it. So it's such a late curl with this much finish. Anything deep, you don't have the line. Wow, great opportunity here to get another one.
Weight's good. 5, 6. 6.
Time's around. Hard, Joe.
6.
Hard, Joe.
6. 6. 5. Gotta go hard.
Go, get it over. Get it under. Get it under. Go.
Hard. Keep it moving.
Okay. It's wait, Shoot.
You were referring to Emma Miskew earlier. Cheryl, what's missing from her game right now?
Well, it was the draws, and she was down just overall in percentages, and it was only one game, but I think it was just being comfortable, and then that translates to Rachel as well, having to maybe make some tougher shots, so her draws were tougher. Emma, definitely struggling with just where the draw weight was, and that's early in the event, and now it's nice to see her make one this early and feel comfortable with that weight.
Very nice.
Chantel Duhame spills it, gets it off the 4-foot.
You get time on that?
Actually curled more than they wanted. They're trying to hit and roll to the wide side behind that yellow corner guard, but made the double on the inside of the rock as opposed to the outside.
Yep. Clean. Solid board. Close. Solid. Off. Can't. Get up. Push it back there. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Voids the jam at the back.
Good spot.
Homan sitting the 2 without last draw.
That was straight both times. Sorry? No, I switched the order. Okay.
Of that stone that It's a heavy draw earlier by Rachel Vink is something they have to keep an eye on. Homan sitting back there, third shot, back edge of the 12.
The double's there, but it could redirect onto that back yellow one for Julie Tippin's team. I don't know whether they can make the double and sit two. No, that was the problem.
And there's the catcher.
And they didn't get the roll either.
No,
the roller just went right into the hole between the center guard and the one covering the edge of the 8.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it would have been much better to
was
stuff
never
it
not
back
gonna
there
jam.
and
That part
have
was
two
fine.
in the rings.
I was just calling a straight roll, but
Just took off on them. You can tell by the brushing here. It's whoa, 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 and all of a sudden, oh no, there it goes. Curl too much, rolls out in the open, takes out their own in the process.
The advantage that Julie Tippin and her team had coming in was that arena ice experience. They got to play the pre-trials because it is those things, that anticipation of the curl, calling stuff on before it goes, because you can't hold it once it does.
Just hack. Hack! Clean it! Yes! Just hack! Whoa! It's good! Yes! Clean! Quiet! Whoa. Just hack! Yes! Quiet! Whoa! Whoa! Wait, good! Clean! Yeah! 11 up! Oh!
Rachel Homan, her first.
Stay on the yellow at least.
And very nice
Got reach.
to push it through.
Yeah. Can I get under? All good. All good. Nice toss. Just wanted to let you know kind of what side it was on.
Nice little touch shot there. That's a good sign for Rachel.
Like if we roll and then they get under, we wouldn't be able to really do anything.
They kind of remind me of Team Gushu at the Newfoundland Briar. They started slow. They lost two early. I want to say they were 1 and 2, or they lost 2 very early, and you could just see it in their faces. There was the nerves, and to get that flash in the first end, score their deuce. They get out of this, play a couple good ends. Look out.
Well, after a blank in the first, Morris and McEwen have something going here. McEwen playing yellow, sitting the 2, and that's what's facing John Morris.
And Mike just drew to split the house. John Morris made a run back on his first one, was buried, but it was second shot, so Mike split the paint. And no look at a double here, just a nose hit for 1.
Terrell Griffith staying with the stone. Oh,
So just for weight,
and it'll roll away. McEwen steals 1.
Okay, that works. Good. If we get it, Rachel should adjust from last time's weight. Yeah, that was way too much. She only got like proportional adjustment. She threw 12.9. Yeah. Yeah. Like 13.9 swept the whole ways back, so 14's close. Yeah.
Okay, I was pretty positive
fully
too.
at least.
Okay,
Buried, but not ideal. Obviously, up in front of the tee line would have made this freeze a lot tougher.
Hey, Rach.
There's more ice in here, so we get to her line.
Is this the line we've been throwing?
No, it's a little bit tighter than that.
Okay. A little bit tighter than the line we've been throwing, but more than hers.
What do you guys think?
You like just adjusting from this one, Joe?
Yeah, I think so. It's just as quick here.
Yeah. Hers just carried nice to back
Needs to
house
be full
there.
8.
Okay. Nice extension.
That's a conversation that we heard so much last year. A lot more communication, talk.
That's good. I think that's there.
Don't need
6!
to. Don't need to.
Oh. Clean.
It's heavy, Wolf. It's heavy. Get off.
The inner line.
Weight's
6,
really good.
7.
6, 7.
No,
7, 8.
that-
Oh, wow.
No, we can't.
Heavy.
No,
Can't.
No,
Still?
no,
Joe.
no.
Stay with it. Never.
Wait only.
Coming
It's
down.
heavy. They're not going to have the line either.
Gotta go for line. Wait only.
7, 8.
Hard, Joe.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're good.
You're good. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Very nice.
That's the tricky part on this ice.
faster there
It
than I
runs, and we've seen it. If you throw be their weight, which really what that wasn't a lot of brushing needed. It runs pretty straight. You throw sweeper's weight, and you could be all over that top 12-foot stone.
Yeah, so true.
flashing the red and the green, is it? Just the greens?
Sometimes it does that.
Yeah, I know.
At least as long as. Yeah. Sure.
Julie Tippin, the former Julie Reddick, who was dominant in Ontario curling right through bantams, juniors, university play, and now skipping this team out of Woodstock with three members, Chantel, Rachel, and Tess, who are all Canadian college team champions out of Fanshawe College in London, Ontario, and that's where their coach Barry Westman is the head coach of the Fanshawe team.
You gotta go hard. You gotta go
Oh boy!
hard. Full four hard.
Big drag here, and just enough. Just enough to pick up the single. Homan leads it 2-1. You got one, and you've got two. Now don't back up too far. Oh, you did.
It should be close.
As it makes its way to that stone, top 12. Uh-oh, there's that rub. Now how far will it spin? And it looks like it'll be a steal of two. And so Julie Tippin out of the Woodstock Curling Center are going to the curling trials in Ottawa. And it's interesting to notice this is how they all qualified. Tippin is in only for 2 weeks, as is McCarville. They came out of the Road to the Roar, but so many times the points that the teams pick up over a course of a 2-year period. Rachel Homan was the first to qualify at the Canada Cup back in 2015. Then the Scottish champion, that was, of course, Chelsea Carey. But remember, she had a difficulty in the Worlds, doesn't get that spot, and so then it falls to Jennifer Jones. And then all the way through, all those others you see from Flaxie Sweeting, Carey, Scheidegger, and Englot, they are all in by virtue of their points that they picked up during the past 2 years on tour. As we say hello again to Kathy and Brian.
Well, you talked about Homan being one of the first to declare, and so I asked Joanne before the game if that loss yesterday really kind of got them feeling very unsettled, and she said no, because when they came off the ice, they all felt that they had thrown the rock really well. She said they felt the broom was in the wrong spot a couple of times. That came from rocks the first day changing, and they also felt that they gave bad advice to Rachel a couple of times on draw weight, what the paths were, and that's their ongoing communications you've already talked about today, getting better so that they can get better.
Kathy, I talked with their mental coach as well, Adam Kingsbury, who really helps them out, and he said if there's a panic button after one game, we're not even close to it. Chelsea Carey played outstanding. He said right after the loss, they went to the patch. They signed autographs. Remember, they're in their hometown of Ottawa. They're the hometown favorites, in very good spirits. They've rented a house this week as well. They're really enjoying that aspect. He also said that the women spent money out of their own pocket. They bought Homan shirts. They're handing them out all week long. They're signing autographs. Rachel herself says, I'm going to tweak a few things for this game. They were very conversational. They were talking to each other on the ride into the rink today. And I think more importantly, he said, listen, this is in our hometown. This is in Ottawa. We don't know when we can have this experience again. Let's remember to enjoy it. And Victor, remember, that worked out pretty good for Jennifer Jones 4 years ago in Winnipeg.
It did, and, you know, again, people look at the numbers, and we point out again, no team has ever come back and won having lost their first.
Can you get to a quarter? No.
Lots of mental preparation. There is the Homan coach, Adam Kingsbury. Works on their mental and performance aspects of their game. The problem, or the situation that some people point in is that they work so much on their mental game preparation. They don't have anybody to point out any faults that may develop with their technique. They've had Earl Morris in the past. Twice. He's no longer with them. And there are some who suggest that as much as anything. Despite how good you may be, you need somebody every once in a while to say, your delivery is wrong or you're sliding not properly, and they don't have that.
Well, and it takes all parts of the game, and you often wonder if you start to focus on the analytics side or the mental side. It can happen with any team. Are you letting the other slide? And so that's something you always have to be aware of as a team. And, you know, and further to Brian's point, even with Adam, I think one of the big things he does, which goes to the communication, is he will talk to the team after and he'll say, when you do this as a player, when you're out there and you're positive and you're talking to Rachel, I've statted over 25 games that you guys win 95% of the games. So keep doing that. He's not saying have a better attitude out there. He's saying when I see you like this, we win. Right. And it's just really all data and stats. It's not his opinion. It's numbers, and the numbers prove that this is how they have to be and act and perform on the ice.
Adam's amazing at coming at it. He's coming at it from a different angle. He's not a competitive curler. He was a very accomplished golfer, but not a competitive curler. So he looks at it like, why does this sport handle it this way? Because golf doesn't. And it's kind of a fresh look at how to be an elite athlete. It's interesting, and he's trying to pick up the sport, of course.
Yeah.
But I talked to him for a good hour the other night, and he was trying to pick my brain, and he was giving me his philosophy, and it was pretty cool because he, you know, communications, for example, he feels that, and rightly so, you can't have somebody stand over the person in the hack just before they go to pull a trigger and say, well, the tolerance is to be light here, because then you throw it a foot over the hog line. And it's interesting because a golfer wouldn't do that. Your caddy doesn't say to Tiger, you know, there's a lake out in front of you, so you're better to be long. All right, and it's an interesting dynamic.
Well, Rachel Vink pushed that one stone into the 8-foot right behind cover, and so now Homan with last rock sitting 3. He picked your brain for an hour. It took that long. I had to wait. He kept talking and talking and talking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
8-7.
Well, we mentioned Barry Westman, who is the head coach of Fanshawe College, and I think this was a smart move as well to bring in Sherry Madaw as their 5th player. Cheryl, you can't deny the experience, and of course, having lost in that trials final 4 years ago.
I think we got to make sure we score here.
Very smart move on their part, bringing in the experience, somebody to talk to them about, you know, she was in a final. She knows what that week felt like, how long it was. All these teams, I remember Mike McEwen saying that when he got to his first Brier, he's like, I had no idea how much reserve you have to have by the playoff weekend. And those little things, if you haven't been here before, are so hard to explain. And if you have been here, I think that's when teams will really stand up and listen, because they know you've had the experience.
Here's a Rachel Homan call here, and it's a good idea whether you look at the scoreboard. That yellow one in the corner, they're trying to get there. Just missed it. Would free up that entire out-turn side. With the 2 guards out there, Tippin could tap that in.
Hey, Sarah.
Trying to get the red guard, which is a dangerous one, but so is that yellow.
I think what?
Not get out there. I think I know it was normal. Did you think a little too positive for that spot too? Just for that.
Skip themselves into position here with a couple misses the wrong way for Tippin, missing one completely and then hitting and rolling out wide side. They have to make a come around really good here pretty soon. They're going to give up 3.
Chantel DeHame.
Now hard line. Really hard.
Vink and Bobby.
Yeah, you got to go real hard. All the way back. Hard. Really hard.
All the way back. Get by that one. Top edge. No, they did. Great brush. Take it back. And it will sit as they sink it for Shot Stone.
Barely got by that top red. They go sideways.
Yeah, you got to go real hard. All the way back. Hard. Really hard. Go, go, go. Never stop. Hard. Whoa.
Might be able to get it on the intern here.
Got to be there, though, eh?
You like this way, or do you want to come this way again? That looks tough.
I like this.
Okay, yeah.
Up to speed out here.
Yeah.
Kind of Rachel's
Well, Casey Scheidegger out of Lethbridge has come back with a couple to take the lead on Krista McCarville.
Really hard.
really just like this is a slow.
And Brendan Boncher continues to lead now 1-0 over Guju as they play in 3.
Yep. Gotta go line. 9. Gotta go line. 10.
So going outside in with Emma Miskew.
9. Gotta go. 10.
And now this, it's up to Weagle and Courtney now to try to save this.
10.
As this starts to go now, they got to get by their own top edge. Get by that. Oh, they saved it for. And they actually get to the nose and push it back 12.
That's bringing the crowd into it.
Well scrubbed.
At least if you're the right weight, kind of. Yeah. You're a great weight. It just hit and just kind of stopped.
Does give Julian out here, though. You know, with that rock behind the tee line, you get this half buried on the tee line. Very difficult to remove.
Would you ever think about coming the same way as Miskew and maybe trying to get the shot rock that way as we drop in on Boncher and Guju? And it's Brendan Boncher sitting the 2 around the edges. Final stone, Brad Guju.
And a chance for Brad Guju this end. And Brendan Boncher played very, very well this morning, playing well again, and has created a force situation. Needs full 8 foot, does Brad Guju.
And Tippin goes a little long, and there's the draw to the lid for the single to tie it for Guju. Tippin not on her game at just 69%. In fact, it's been a struggle for the second, third, and Skip.
Is it running good? I think so.
Better make her next one. Just even if you miss that light, Cheryl, you know, Rachel has to deal with it. Now she can sink a third rock with hammer.
Yeah, you're right. She had a lot of options there to be footlight of it.
Is it straighter in here? This is some decent curl, but I mean, obviously a little straight on your side.
Okay. Ideal is top 8.
If we can, top 4, because she can come wide around, right?
Okay.
Same as my last there. That back 4 one.
Yeah, same or like,
Yeah, a little less. Yeah.
Or less.
Keep your extension though.
Mine's good. You got round. Go ahead. 4-5. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Heard somebody say less.
has it curled?
Not deep. 5, 6.
Been a few rocks down this path, Vic. It might be sliding.
Make it good. Joe, keep it. Joe, yep. Go. Whoa. Finish. Whoa. Finish the little East. Yep. Go. Whoa.
What a beauty.
That's a really nice spot, Rachel.
What an absolute beauty.
It is fast there, eh?
To sit 3.
Yeah. Probably more like
Great shot, Rach.
Okay. So basically top 8. Would it be like what we talked about? Less. Out of your hand, I thought top 12. Like I wanted to go. Yeah, like I wanted to go out of your hand. Great shot. Just lightly. Yeah. It would have been 2 guard in the game. Okay.
If they'd stopped that here, though, Vic, it might have been even better, because now with a really well-thrown freeze, get it into this area, it can certainly eliminate a bunch of those reds. You can even get shot rock here now. It's real good, but not perfect. Same shot she just threw. Give it to the brushers.
And overthrew her first one. It ended up back edge of the 8 foot. Final stone for Woodstock's Julie Tippin. Kind of up, and they've backed right off Bobby and Vink.
He's kind of picking.
Yep.
Now some late licks.
Whoa.
Coming down and sitting on top and move it back. And it is the second shot.
That didn't react. They talked about it picking. It was a little scary. Came in funny.
Should we get our 2?
Like they're losing their handle a bit.
How aggressive do you want to be here if you're Rachel? Russ, could you pick that out and get your 3?
You can't. No, with the out turn, I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, I guess if you hit it, it's incredibly thin, but it's very high risk.
You have a quarter? Sure. It's up to you. If you like the draw, I like the draw too.
Neither did I, though.
I don't mind this. Okay, let's do it.
You can just see a smidgen of that red one, Cheryl. If you can throw like a hack weight or hit as much of that red you can see, you score 3.
Well, the advantage here is they played that little tap freeze, so they know what this spot will do.
Emma made it.
Yep, and they know what the ice will be like here.
The only downside here is they are sitting 1. If they tap this thin and don't move the yellow very far, you'll just move the yellow into the shot position. You go from a 3-1 lead automatic if you don't throw it to tied.
It's her shot too. They never even looked at the draw. Emma proposed it, but it's
gonna curl away.
Rachel shook her off, said, I like this.
I only see a piece of it, eh? Like a very small quarter. I could see a full quarter. Do you want to draw the lid? Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
You can see a full quarter.
Really smart.
It doesn't look as good from the other end.
You missed this shot, it's 3-1.
Yeah, you can't see enough. Okay.
You missed the other one the wrong way, it's 2-2.
Like I can just see it. Okay. Do you think it'll still come up? It's just the guard's pretty tight. Well, they are curling a lot. If you don't like it, we don't have to play that. I can see 1/8 of it. Okay. It like with hack, they're coming up. Like if we get close to the guard, we can nose that. But if you don't like it, then we don't have to play it. What line to center though, eh? That's the only thing. We gotta go way wide here. That's what I was thinking. The draw is tough. Like we don't want to touch that. But I think this might be the call. Snake it. I just want to come look at it again because I thought you could see it. It curls. Yeah. Okay.
I think the Rachel's
so I can be through.
consideration is that left-hand yellow guard you can see a little bit in her way, and she doesn't want to touch Tippin in for a shot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the draw is tough. So I think that's what's predicated this call, but there's more risk here.
Hack still?
A solid hack.
Solid hack.
It's got to move
Make it
2
good.
rocks
You score
sideways,
3 though. It's 5-1.
Straight through.
Okay, let's make it.
I think Emma loved it because she made it.
Well, she said if they can get by that guard, they can get to the nose. There's that much curl. Final stone playing a short angle raise, red onto yellow to possibly get 3. Now they got her. Weigel, Courtney. Now they got her. Here comes that guard. Now they got her. Get it by. Angle it back. Hello. How do you do?
What a beauty.
This is the Homan team that we've come to expect. Well, we heard Brian say that the Homan coach Adam Kingsbury said there was no panic button after their loss yesterday, and this team appears to be right back where they were as a Canadian and world champion.
Well, you see the shot, we talked about it in the break, that it was the entire team got on board, they discussed it, they all agreed with it, and then they make it.
To take a 5-1 lead, the key shot brought to you by Cashmere. Nothing feels like Cashmere.
Brilliant curling shot.
And so here in this fourth, it'll be Julie Tippin that does have last rock. She'll have the hammer playing the yellow stones and not playing very well at the moment, as we say. You know, even a shot like that, you're looking for a corner to use, and that's really a wasted stone.
Yeah, it is. It really is so long. Yeah, they're not as sharp as they were in game 1. You know, and that could be predictable too. You know, you come to this huge stage, the biggest theater they've ever played in. They walk out there, adrenaline flowing, they win their first game, and then it's like, wow, this is, you know, and you let down. You just do.
That last shot of Homan's is exactly what Adam would be tracking. He would say, when all this conversation happens, then look at the shot that was made.
Well, we saw Mike McEwen steal one on John Morris, and McEwen continues to put the pressure on. Morris, his last coming up.
And they're pretty sure that it is, in fact, McEwen lying 1 and 2, although the 2 ones at the back of the house are very close. And that's why John is not looking at a big weight double because of the risk of jamming on his own. So this is just getting to the nose for the single. It's the force.
Clean.
Good.
Hard. Really hard.
And there it is to tie it at 1.
Hard.
One red.
And to your point, Vic, the doubles there, but why play it? The long one's really not a problem rock, so just make one go away here, the danger one.
Well, we said yesterday in talking about where you want these guards to be, as you see the Tim Hortons cups come into play, maybe just at the bottom of the cup would be the perfect spot,
Yep,
wouldn't it?
exactly, somewhere in the middle, yep.
On swinging ice, you want them a little tighter.
Big weight. Okay, so I floated it out a little bit.
Rolling up to the rim on those cups wouldn't be good at all. Krista McCarville down by 1, and chance for a couple here.
Well, yeah, that red rock that you're looking at is Casey Scheidegger's final stone. It is second shot, Vic.
Yeah.
It over-curled just at the end, but if Krista can graze it, this is the call, graze it sideways, it's for 3.
His team out of the Fort William Curling Club in Thunder Bay. Kendra Lilly calling line. Ashley Sipola, Sarah Potts on the brush.
It's like not even tea.
No, just underthrown.
Wow. So missed opportunity.
1 yellow.
1 it is, tied at 2.
Did that just come down?
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Straight through.
World Ladies Championship last year, we saw Joanne. So I think it was 1,000 of these. They got up early virtually every single game and just like clinical.
Yeah, it's a hard team. They're such good front runners. Hard team to come back on.
So trying to go behind their own stone, just top of the edge of the 12-foot.
You could also, with the staggered rocks at the center line on the button, you can go around those also.
Go deep?
Yeah, because it's a tough shot, obviously, but you can't raise either one of them. And that's the problem with those first 2 rocks. Sometimes with a big lead, do you really need 2 of them in there?
Back.
Has to slow down to stay in the paint here.
And just does. It's been a struggle for Rachel.
Like a third.
Throwing second stone just at 54%.
Trying to roll on. Yeah.
Struggle really for the entire team. Tess Bobby is high at 84. Another update in a 1-1 tie. Brendan Botcher, Brad Gushu, and it's Gushu now applying the pressure.
It is opportunities going back and forth in this end, but for Brendan forced to take one, playing a soft weight. It's interesting, not a lot of draws when facing 2 that we often see at the Brier, and that may speak to still a little bit of discomfort with where to put the broom and what the draw weights will be. Has to get this to curl up and stick.
Ooh. Oh. Yep. And Brendan Botcher with a flash gives up a steal of 2.
Okay.
What's that attributable to, do you think? Is it just, again, bad? Did he overthrow it, Kathy, or did he brush in the wrong spot, the stones, the ice, what is it?
You know what, it's so hard to know. I'm not right behind that sheet, so I don't know whether he let go on target, but it is typical that what we're seeing is that the rocks track straight and the finish is at the end, but he took a lot of ice, and that didn't look like Hackway to me. I think he may have also overthrown it on top of maybe overtaking ice.
We are right behind it, Kath, because you know we have better seats than you do.
Yeah.
And he hit the broom, and you're absolutely right. He just threw a ton of weight there. Just threw it right through the break.
But so often, you know, Russ, at the Brier in previous years or the Scotties, facing two, we'd see teams draw, and you're just not seeing that, not yet anyway.
True.
Okay, well, saying that then, Cheryl, is there a bigger price to pay then? If you're going to play the hit, live and die by the hit instead of the draw?
Well, I think it kind of shows the comfort with the ice. That is, as a last rock thrower, you want to be comfortable with kind of hitting that 4-foot paint. And when you're not going to that yet, that is the risk. And it's early, right? This is the second game, so you're guessing what are the tendencies on the ice. And Jamie's ice has always had that when you overthrow it, you get no curl, and that's the penalty you have to pay.
That's a good point. You're right. That is trademark of Barassa ice.
Wow.
No, he rewards good throws, and that's fair.
I don't.
Yeah, a little bit more.
I've had a couple people that come up to me and say, I'll say, how's the ice? And they'll say, it's really good, but if you get a little wide, it doesn't come back. Well, then don't throw wide, right? Easy from up here, but that's exactly what's happening. And anything up doesn't seem to move until it's too late.
Well, what do you tend to do under pressure? You will throw a little more. You'll throw it. That's always a tendency under pressure, is to throw a little more weight.
This is what just happened here with Emma there. Just threw it right through the curl, and you could not miss it that way with the way the score is. Chance for 3 or 4 here.
We're not. Yep.
I'm gonna glue another one right on top. They want, if they could ever get the line.
Chantel Duhame.
Go, 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 go. Sorry.
I thought Rachel would do this with her first, with Emma's last one. Like it was just dangerous to hit that top one.
I agree.
Gotta roll all the way in.
So play this through no matter what happens with this shot. Julie will tap that yellow back, sit 3, hopefully separate them, and then Rachel will have a double to give up a 2. If she doesn't make the double, she gives up 3.
Skip stones. Rachel Homan.
Close, yeah.
Her first.
Right to it.
And bang. And away it goes.
I think if you do it this way, this one goes a little further, right?
Ideally, you want to get some separation. So I think you have to hit it on the high side. That one goes. The yellow one definitely stays right there. You're hoping for that top yellow one that's sitting there now to kind of roll over into that area. And because you hit it on the left-hand half, your shooter rolls over into that area. It's possible to not leave Rachel a double. I doubt it, but that's what you're going to go for.
Okay, 9 hit and roll, basically. Like, okay.
Last thing you can do here is underthrow this too, Cheryl, because if you don't tap that red one right out.
That's what I was just thinking, and the tendency is to underthrow these. You need to, it's hard to throw enough weight. You're worried about rolling out. So you need that weight for the separation.
9, a little firm, close. Close.
Has a chance here to get herself back in and separate them, and they will sit 3.
Pretty good effort.
Nice shot.
Nice roll.
Definitely a double on the top 2.
Like you can hit like half and make.
It doesn't jam though, eh?
I think half comes off of it. think a quarter jams. But I need to hit a quarter though. You can hit a thin half. I think it's gonna roll off of it, Rach. I'll just be ready to roll it. Okay, we have to hit this one anyways. Yep.
He might clip that left-hand side yellow as we're looking at it in the 8-foot.
Is there any chance of jamming?
Well, yeah, it could. That's what they were looking at. Is that jam on that back, but
It'd be pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. McCarville sits 4. Final stone to be played by Lethbridge, Alberta's Casey Scheidegger.
And she's sitting in the hack, spinning the rock, coming back down, Vic. They were going to play the hit just like Brendan Botcher did out in the wings, but I'm wondering if they're now discussing the draw.
Well, they picked her up right away, didn't they? Weagle and Courtney on Homan's last here, pacing 3. Got 1, and she's going to get 2.
And Casey has decided to go to the draw. Needs 8-foot.
Great shot. It's pretty straight there. Yeah, no. You guys can hold it. Great speed shot. Okay. 14-3. Okay. Being careful of it.
Playing the draw here for Tippin.
She is.
Playing the draw on Scheidegger as well.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't talk about Tippin. I'll tell you about Scheidegger.
I was going to say. Okay, thanks, Kathy, very much.
I'm going to not call your game. If you want to do some updates, that'd be awesome.
Good. I'm a little full. I'm out there. I'm out there.
Leave that mic open, just takes over. Drawing against 4, however, Scheidegger. Trying to draw for a second point is Tippin.
Right to T. Right to T. Edge of 4. Atta girl.
There you go. Anything else to say, Kathy?
Oh, I'm done.
Okay, thank you very much.
14-3. Good shot.
And here,
Good judge.
without Kathy, a draw for 2.
2 yellow. Draw speed definitely kills your finishing yesterday.
Homan leads it.
Yeah, that exactly.
When you play an event like this, there's no easy game. You're probably not going to run through this undefeated, so it's a matter of trying not to, lose 2 in a row, get to the playoffs on the weekend, and win 2 games and make your way to the Olympics. It's pretty exciting.
Here and there, you obviously get some pressure, but I think those are the games you want to play and you want to feel that pressure for sure. So I think we're a pretty experienced team, and it's more excitement just to get out there and play in these big games.
Make a note, it'll be on TSN 5 tonight. Kevin Cooey, top of the table at the moment with 2 straight wins, having stolen that dramatic win this morning against Brad Jacobs, Reed Carruthers. Losing to Mike McEwen in that Battle of Winnipeg yesterday. So that's our featured game tonight when we join you again. Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings, Carruthers and Cooey. 7 Eastern time. You'll see it as we see it from here in Ottawa. So Julie Tippin picks up 2, and really it goes back to that miss again, and taking advantage of that miss by Emma Miscue to put a couple on the board. We go to 5, and it's a 5-3 lead for Rachel Homan. She once again will have the last rock. She has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
Really nice too, just the same for Team Tippin. They've been out curled, no question about it. The miss in the first end was a really bad way to start the game, but come back with a deuce like that. There's still some fight in this team. They have to get some rocks in better spots early in the ends, though. They haven't had anything to work with. You've got to force Rachel Holman a lot tougher shots than they've been doing.
Nice sideways, you think it's going to hold? Yeah. At least.
It remains a 1-1 tie as they go to the 5th after John Morris and Mike McEwen blanked the 4th.
Wade's close. Whoa, line. Little heavy is coming down. Go around.
97 would be the 397, 3.97 seconds, virtually 4, and it's still going to make the close to the tee line. That's beautiful surface.
Good shot.
Right to the corner. Well, it's always nice to see Earl Morris. And here in Ottawa, of course, a nice reception from those on hand at Canadian Tire Center, watching his son. And of course, I'm sure out of the corner of his eye, watching Rachel Homan as a two-time coach of Homan. And I know in the past, they have called him, Cheryl, just for some input.
Well, when you look at a team like this and all the success they've had, it hasn't been just the 4 of them. You look back at, they've had so many different coaches that have created this team. And I'm sure they all have a lot of pride looking at the team and what they helped. And it's interesting with Rachel's team because I don't think they outlive the coach, but I think they get a bunch of information and then move on to try to get new information.
Yes.
That's why they're always kind of adding more people to the team.
22. You're wider.
Earl's done an unbelievable job for the junior scene in Ottawa for his entire life, really. You look at the curling clubs here, they're all full. Some of them are waiting lists, and he's built some of that depth. I have to give him a ton of credit for the resurgence of curling in this area. He's just one of those guys. He just doesn't say no. You ask him to do something, he goes and does it. He's got that huge world-class junior spiel he has here, and obviously he did a good job coaching his son.
Oh, she's going to leave the shooter right there, center guard.
Where is that?
So for the first time in the game, this Tippin team right now has Homan chasing.
Now, well, that opens the door by leaving the center. Now a chance to come around.
405.
Staggered.
Yeah, because we got 93 on Rachel's, I think. Okay. Yeah, around there.
Now, whether this results in anything, we'll still see, Russ. But, again, it goes back to focus. And we've talked about it a lot. You get that early lead. If you're Homan, you're up. You get a deuce, a gift, goose. You get 3, you're up 5-1. Do you, in fact, just lose a little bit of the edge because it happened so quickly and so early?
It sure did to me. I think so. It does happen. It just does. You have to keep that intensity, that mental intensity, every single shot. It's easy to have it happen. There you go, right in there, Cheryl.
What a nice shot.
I thought Rachel would get rid of that center guard. You got to play that scoreboard.
Chantel DeHame. She's best. She's second on the team right now at 75%. It's been a struggle though for Rachel Vink at second and for Julie Tippin at 72. Emma Miskew though. She made it was her miss that actually led to that deuce in the last, and she's only at 72%.
Struggled in game 1 also.
Yeah.
So
further to your point, Cheryl, there's something off the game, about the game. She's a little off.
Well, she's the one that can kind of leave those openings for Rachel, but Rachel's been making, that shot she made for 3, that was just a brilliant shot making.
Oh boy.
And here she goes, heavy. Just touches that shot rock again in behind cover.
You need to be throwing shots this difficult with a 2-point lead and advantage of hammer, Cheryl.
Peel.
The way they can hit.
Maybe she called you went early, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
Sink another one here.
Really? You just don't want to protect the shot rock and guard it?
Well, you could too. Yeah, that's a very good point. You could. But I think they're going to go around again.
Okay. Well, and it's the person who just threw it, right? I guess that's the other thing.
But there is danger here. You're right. If you throw this a hair heavy, you set up a yellow double. Rachel sits 3. That's the amazing part about the sport is you it's a great idea if we make it.
Down 2 points against a team and you don't have hammer, I think you have to take these risks.
Yeah. You know, and the tolerance is light here.
We're to it.
Needs to curl though.
Yeah, go hard, hard. You gotta make a curl. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Oh is right. 3 inches more curl. That's a brilliant curling shot. I think the double's there.
At least normal. Yeah, I like that. Just easy, normal. Okay. I think it's important to stick there. 7, 8 times.
Oh, just that look right there. Oh, dear.
The weights were perfect.
She knows it. Julie Tippin. What is she left now for Emma Miscue?
No. Never.
We need something here. Struggling.
Hard, go thin. I don't know what to do.
Go thin?
Can't.
And she stuffed it and leaves it there.
Wasn't coming up.
Now, what caused her to miss that shot is the guard that didn't take off earlier. It's been self-inflicted this end. She's worried about that guard right there. She gets by the guard fine, but then doesn't get any finish. Wow.
Real straight there, eh? Yeah. Good toss. Real close.
Wait, good?
Real good.
Okay, she gets this one because of this red, so. Okay. Was it
Tough
here?
situation for both teams, isn't it? Like if you ever leave this open, Rachel sits 3. But it's if you can sneak it in there, just 2 inches more curl than last time.
What does she do?
Yeah.
14-3, so good for yeah.
But I didn't. Well, I didn't know if the line would kind of grab it and go.
For sure. It's a good guess.
It did come back.
Just a bit later. Where? Yep. Top heat.
Hard! Line's perfect.
Yeah.
Go hard!
Tess Bobby.
Top heat. Hard.
Rachel Fink.
Top 12.
Yeah, you gotta go really hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Might over curl now. They gotta be careful here.
Okay.
And have they left a shot, Rock, exposed?
Sure have.
Yeah, okay. What kind of weight there?
Boy.
Even if you stayed out a little wider and short or cornered that top yellow, but to over curl, it's
true.
Do you like that? I think it's minimum.
Well, every day, once in a while, we love to say, Kathy, what a mess.
Well, it could be a whole bunch of good messes for Brendan Botcher. He's playing the triple. The double gives you 3. The triple gives you 4.
Whoa.
Darren Moulding calling line.
Cork.
Angle it back. Oh,
One.
it's going to be just that single for Botcher and 3-2.
It was a huge bullet dodge by Brad Gushu.
Is it ever? Just 2 missed shots by Botcher. They've been all over Gushu, really.
Yeah, speed.
Lead it. Hack. Quiet. Off. Hack. Can't. Lead. Weight's good. Just hack. No, I don't want it, Joe. Hack.
It's coming down. Please.
Please, clean.
Watch the roll. You want me to roll? It's no roll, no roll. Wait.
Yeah, now sitting 3.
I wanted to stay close though. Good call.
It's not as if the Tippin team haven't had their chances. They could have made it much more difficult, but Dehane missed with hers and Tippin with her first.
Yeah, Julie's last one was a huge opportunity.
Just missed the right way, right? Just took enough ice, yeah. Still a chance here. You hit and roll buried.
I know.
Nice speed control from Rachel there.
9.5? Yeah. That?
They're just playing the nose double, Cheryl, with that kind of weight. You're conceding a 2, though. Wow.
Yeah, with 9.5. 9.5, yeah.
I think it would be just a heavy draw if you're just trying to chap and roll over.
Yeah, hack weight.
It's lightning. Yeah. But I'm going out way farther than anybody. I gotta take edge.
Well, you're kind of like my rock ended up there.
Okay.
Like I
Straightening
just
out a
kissed
little.
it, but I wouldn't have split center. Yeah, it's because they're throwing them very soft, so they're getting a lot more.
High five.
Close. Whoa, whoa. Close. Whoa.
Final stone.
Close. No.
Julie Tippin get across the nose. Oh, and she'll move it back far enough that it'll could be a deuce here for Homan.
Just threw it to the exact same shot Rachel just played.
That's kind of lucky.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. I'm just surprised she didn't really. I mean, with the score, without hammer, you kind of have to take that risk. Great. It would have been a great opportunity to get in behind those.
I can see more of the rock though, so you guys can clean
Not
it
a
a
lot
little
of
bit
runs.
Same kind of throw, same weight.
Does that say something, Cheryl, about
Yeah, it's good.
the way Tippin's team plays generally?
Well, I feel like that's more about kind of trying to keep it close and instead of really going after the win. You have to put some pressure on them at some point here, and that might have been the opportunity.
Stay here more. Okay, clean it.
Hack, bit more.
Whoa,
It's good.
Clean it.
Just hack.
Well, they got some movement here as Weigel and Courtney have picked this up in a hurry. Got to get it by. That one, get it by. None, one more. Oh, that is a front end save, if ever you've seen one.
I picked for sure. Great throw. You good? I got it. Hold on, have more.
Weigel, Courtney. Thank you very much. Now, let's go over to sheet B. Scheidegger and McCarville, and sitting 1-2 is Scheidegger.
And Casey Scheidegger threw that stone that is the shot stone on her final. It is completely buried, so Krista needs to get to the face, tap it back just a little bit in order to score the single.
Line's good for team.
Both teams coming in with opening day wins. Oh, and that'll slide to the back edge. One it is. Steal one. Scheidegger as they reach the fifth end break.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
It's a very impressive scoreboard for Rachel Homan with a 2, a 3, and a 2. Considering yesterday in the loss to Chelsea Carey, she had just one deuce and 2 singles. Leads 7-3. Rachel's with Brian.
Rachel, yesterday in your opener, you came up against a very hot Chelsea Carey team. They played well. You come out here today, and you guys seem to be on fire. How do you like the way you and your team responded here?
Really well. I mean, we had a tough game yesterday. Seems like a while ago, 1 game days. Chelsea's team played really well, and Tippin's playing really well too. We're just really finding the lines today and feeling good.
You've known for so long that you're going to be playing in these trials at home in your home city of Ottawa. Is it nice to finally have this thing going?
Absolutely, yeah. It's so exciting to be here and to be at ice level. And we've been so many years in the stands, and it's awesome to compete here.
It takes 4 to win and compete in this game. What can you say about your front end, saving that last shot for you there in 5 with that sweeping?
Unreal sweep. That's what they trained for, and that's Brad's ruining the interview. Sorry. Yeah, it was a great sweep, and team shot there. Kind of maybe picked up something, but it was a really great team shot.
You did great, and no interviews for Brad Gushu going forward. That wasn't very nice. She's the hometown girl. Brad, pull it together. It's Rachel Homan. Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
One world champion. Interfering with another world champion, why not? 7-3, Homan leads it over Tippin. What did you see in the numbers?
Well, I think it's just Rachel. You have to look at her. She came in at the 66% on draws. She's now 100%. And if you could give a percentage to the brushers, they help make those shots. That last one was brilliant.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 23 years. Time to talk, Tippin.
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world. By Sponge Towels Paper Towel, nothing absorbs like it. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Well, you've got to love it. It's the Ottawa River, of course, and leading to the Rideau Canal. No chance of it freezing over right now so far in our stay. It's going up to +5. They're talking +8 by Wednesday and then turning colder. But you can still have a beaver tail every once in a while. You go downtown. You don't like those?
No.
Really? You don't like the sugar and the dough? No? Really?
No.
Wow. What kind of Canadian are you? 7-3 as we welcome you back to Canadian Tire Center on this Sunday afternoon. Rachel Homan leads it, trying to even her record at 1-1.
Yes, gotta go. Hard. Over line. Hard. Yep. Yep.
I like what you said in the fifth end break, Cheryl. If you could give points to the brushers, their percentages would be higher. It was almost a 1-point game there. That just went through the guard.
Which one do you want? How much can you see? A third? Every time, go that one, eh?
Yeah, every time you do that.
I don't like doing this. Okay, straight through.
Yep.
This is something similar to what we saw, I think, Russ, when Tippin got her deuce in 4. Same kind of scenario.
Clean.
And again, you know, there's Homan coming into the rings twice.
Yeah, that's the standard play, and the theory being that because there's 2 there, that Tippin's got to deal with both of them. It might take them 2 tries to get it out of there, and but in a lot of cases, this is a much better situation than last time. Last time they were hooked, so you couldn't raise them to the back half of the rings, and that really allowed coverage for Tippin.
Same way we've been throwing. Okay.
It's been a struggle for Rachel Vink. She's throwing just 60%.
Weight's pretty good. Okay, line the rim.
And it goes back, I think, to what you said, Russ. You know, Tippin has to help herself, and the team has to help themselves by getting rocks in better positions.
Yes.
So that they can build off them. They've really had nothing to build on.
No, not at all. That's exactly it. And it's the old story. You don't have to curl 100% if you can get some errors out of the other team. And the other team's Rachel Homan. You've got to make that degree of difficulty that much harder, and they're not doing that right now.
Feels fine. That feels fine. Straight through. Normal up. Clean it. Close. Whoa. Yeah. Up normal. Whoa. Off. 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 That's for sure. Right out. No, you're in. Ish. Good, Joe. Good, Joe.
Yeah, that's an ish on the edge.
Thing just goes crazy. That's what happened in the other one.
It's a little firm.
Now there's that reason there is 2 in there. Beck, there's a double now to sit 2.
Yeah.
If you'd thrown one in the boards, if you'd had Lisa Weagle throw 1 in instead of 2, then it would be a wide open hit to sit 2. But once in a while, you get them in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and Julie's looking at the freeze. The other shot that I don't mind is just even tapping that top red 8-foot stone back.
Create a wall.
Yeah, just trying to create something
A lot more, maybe just a touch.
so that there's an error by the Homan team, something for them to jam on.
Now, Julie herself is only curling 68%. Do you think some of this decision-making, Cheryl, may be that she realizes the team's not playing very well?
Yeah, you know, and I think, and also her shot's been a little tougher because it keeps coming up the line of what she has to make. But I think in that case I would play the tap. It's a little bit more room for error. To make the perfect freeze is tough.
Wow. I don't know whether it's the rocks, but they've had a couple just go absolutely sideways on them.
You can be a lot the experience on the arena ice if you haven't been there to see the difference between the hits and how much it'll curl with the draws. Maybe just not putting the broom down in the right spot either.
Yeah, it's hard to believe you can get a draw to curve the best part of 6 feet, and then when you throw less than normal even, it might curl 2 inches. It's hard to get that in your head.
It's the big learning curve on arena ice.
It's got a lot to do with these inserts now too. And before they had inserts, the rocks would pit a little bit, and even the hits would curl 6, 8, 10 inches on normal weight. Now they don't curl at all, which makes it easier to hit, but it's tough for that transition shot in between.
Just like tap it back behind that one.
Chantel DeHame as we play third stones here in the 6th.
Hard line. Really hard line. Back 8. Hard.
She's trying to tap the left-hand red stone back behind the tee.
Back 8.
They're on this right away.
And she's going to catch the top one first. Spin over. Homan sitting 3 without last rock.
It's going to get to the point that there's not going to be an avenue to score
I'm
here.
on the same weight. I think it was like a solid down normal. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Stay close. We haven't really seen this. Same weight. Never. Get up.
Sorry.
Loses the shooter. Pushes 1 stone back. Sitting 2 now is Homan.
Straight there, eh?
Yeah.
Almost down on the left-hand stone, Vic.
If Emma's ever going to miss an in-turn, it's usually narrow. Once in a while, she'll just roll it over a little weeny bit, and it'll curl. And whether she's protecting, I'm not sure, but flashed that peel weight shot 2 ends ago in that exact same spot on the high side, and nearly did it again.
Center line in turn.
4. Well, just if you have to. Weight's good. Close for line.
No tap.
Close for line.
Yep, hard for line.
Yep, hard. You're losing it. Hard.
It's 3 in a row that have overcurled here. Pretty good spot, though.
Coming down, right? Yeah.
You'd like to hit it if you're Rachel Homan with a 4-shot lead, but where do you hit it?
Yeah, you're right.
Going for the open one.
Makes sense.
Here, H.
Here, H. Is this the line where it came up before?
We're like a 1.5 feet inside that.
Okay. How do you think this will run?
I think it's going to curl as much as that other one.
Okay. How much weight?
Normal.
Okay.
Normal. Okay, just clean. Close. Clean. Up. Let it come back.
Normal.
Never. No. Okay, we're good. We're nose. Nice throw, Rach. Nice toss.
I always think back to, some of the curling we've done and been part of, and every once in a while we remember Guy Hemmings and his championships, and of course his 2 runner-ups out of Quebec. But it was Guy Hemmings, actually, for Rachel. When Rachel met Guy Hemmings, she said in the story, that was what turned her onto the game. She just was so impressed with Guy and how much he loved the game that she said, I like this.
Interesting.
Like there's no. Like
Guy
that's
really does love the game.
And people. And
people love Guy.
Undo that a little bit, then it wouldn't be there. Okay. Just run on top. Yeah. 93. Top floor.
See if they've learned from the first couple down here that ended up over curling. Took a little bit more ice and looks like she has more weight.
It's wider early for sure.
In a 1-1 tie, game indicative of this? Is this just the way they've played here, Morris and McEwen, to be 1-1?
You know what? It's been one of those games where there's been opportunities. At one point in the last end, there were about 5 rocks in play, a couple of doubles and triples, and in men's curling with the upweight ability, they disappeared. Here, Mike McEwen took a timeout before his first shot was lying too buried. They elected to throw a guard on the shot stone, leaving John Morris just a glimmer of a stone. He tried to play a double off. It got only one, and that is why this is a draw for 2.
Line's good. Line's fine. Line's fine. Line's fine. Shot, Mike.
How much weight?
BJ Neufeld calling line. Nice shot, Skipper. And they'll put 2 on the board.
Two yellow.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Hard, go! Fight the line.
Rachel Homan.
Keep going, keep going. Great.
Another one.
That's,
boy,
what they have saved her. Goodness.
That was really close getting by again.
I didn't quite get it as wide as I wanted to. Okay, nice throw. Shot.
You heard Rachel say, I didn't quite get it back to the spot I wanted, because she does have that little in out, and if it's not quite enough out, you've got your brushers on it right away.
Your out turn, it's definitely curled more in this game than I would normally say.
It's a must-have here. She's down by 4.
Okay, line's good.
Drawing against 3.
Line's the same.
Needs a good piece of the 4-foot.
You need 4 foot.
Thank you.
Really nice. There it goes. 14.5. Hard. You need 4 foot. That's good shot. Good.
Very nice draw, Julie Tippin to pick up the single. But Rachel Homan, with that brushing, is in control now, up 7-4. And now let's quickly check in on Scheidegger and McCarville. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 reds facing Krista McCarville with her last.
And actually, it's more fortunate of a situation than she might have faced. Nothing has gone well for this team in this end. No double peels. Tried to make doubles, didn't happen. And so that is why she faces 4, but it is open.
Both teams at 1-1. Scheidegger out of Lethbridge. McCarville from Thunder Bay. To the back 4 for a single. McCarville still trails by 1. Day 2, Tim Hortons Roar the Rings from Canadian Tire Center here in Ottawa. Rachel Homan trying to bounce back after losing to Chelsea Carey in her opener yesterday, while Julie Tippin finds herself trailing and trying to win 2 straight after a first day win over Val Sweeting. 7-4, Homan leads it as we go to 7, and Homan will have last rock playing the Redstones.
There. Got room. 6, tons of room. 5, never. 6 for there.
Joe only.
much better team Homan here so far in this in the first 2/3 of this game. They, you know, when you think back, Cheryl, game number one against Chelsea Carey, Homan made everything. They had 3 in there, most of them buried. Chelsea had to come through a small port down the center line, feather tick a top one, roll over, make a double and stick it. If she doesn't make that properly, it's a steal of 3. And Holman's off to the races. And you wonder if that just went, oh man, what happened there? And then Chelsea continued to make everything in that game. Some good finesse shots, some nice draws, and wouldn't let her back in the game. So it was almost a must win here for Homan.
When you talk about they come off a game like that, and it is, and Adam Kingsbury's talked about them always saying they get better and better as the event goes on. So as long as you don't get down because of a loss like that, and realize, I thought the best thing they said was, she just played very well. We threw the rock well. We just didn't put the broom in the right spot. Well, then you can't walk away any other way but positive.
Yes. And I think that's exactly what they've done.
Rachel Vink comes deep to back 8.
Straight through. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that weight was fine.
Me too.
Okay.
You know, you look at those numbers for Weigel and Courtney, they're impressive. Obviously, but it's what they've done. I think they saved, by my count, 3 stones today, just brilliantly brushed.
Definitely give them 100% on that.
It's the unseen statistic.
Well, even the 2 ends ago, the doesn't get by. It's it's a steal of 1 instead of a score of 2. It's a 3-point swing right there. Same thing at the far end, this end.
Yeah, looks like it in the camera.
The brushers really are unsung heroes in most of these events. We talk about it a bit, but at the end of the day, you go, oh, Skipper made a great one. But
yeah, look at what the brushing did. And that was the reason Joanne was brought onto this team originally, and she had to work. I remember the first year she played with the Homan team, she had to retool her delivery, and I know it was a real struggle for her because they wanted all 4 of them throwing the same, but she's brought onto this team because of that brushing. It's one of the very, very best in the women's.
Well, again, we go back to this. You know, these teams now are purpose-built, and this team is one of those. Homan.
What do you guys like? What do you like? I like the peel. Okay. This won't do anything.
Yeah, if you're like positive at nose, you can definitely drag it out.
It'll run. Okay, straight through. Yeah.
Yeah, it was after the 13 year. Remember that she was playing for Val Sweeting.
Yes, really hard.
And it's almost, again, you know, you talk about the changes in the game, Russ. We were saying yesterday that other sports, if a player's not performing well, you bring in the 5th player. Maybe a little different, as obviously, because curling's a 4-man team. But the Olympics, again, has changed things in, you go out and go, I want to join my team. That wasn't the case back in, you know, you just didn't do that. No. There's John Morris needing a second. Looks around, sees the all-star Schneider last year and goes, want to join my team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so true. And then what happens too is there's a bit of a hierarchy there. If you're the best skip or best back end, let's say in your province or something, you can cherry pick the best second and the best lead type thing, and it's almost like the strong get stronger.
I just lose the handle. Yeah. Handle right there.
Hey, Cam, you got it.
Still a struggle for Emma Miskew. We've seen a couple of her misses.
This has got to curl a bit too.
And again, what's the problem, Cheryl?
You know, I think the technical, a little bit, she doesn't seem as solid when she's putting her releases on. It's a little bit of an in-out. She's a little bit soft on a couple. The technical doesn't seem like she can rely on it under pressure, which is what you want to do.
Okay, so that's the obvious question here then. Do they need to find a coach that can talk to them about technique rather than mental preparation?
Well, and it's what we kind of referred to before, Vic, is has the focus moved so much to the analytics and the mental prep, and has the technical been left? And so, yes, that's probably what the issue is, if that's been what their issue has been off and on this year. If technical has been a struggle, then it's something they would want to address and work on again. It's like you work on your putting, and that's all you do all year. And
you lose the driver.
Yeah, the driver goes sideways.
It's totally different. Yeah.
They didn't come in with a great record. Remember, Homan, they were 4-5
Around it? I think so.
in their last events. Compare that to Jones, who was 14 straight wins and 2 wins on tour.
You can see half of that?
Well, then Jones talked about it after their disappointing loss last year, not getting to the Scotties, that they really worked hard on technical. You look at Homan's year, they've had such a year, and then there'd be so much demands after those big wins. Did something slide? Could be.
You like that? Yep. Okay. Down normal? Okay. Can I come this way? Yep. Still like the same weight? Okay, normal. Down normal? Okay.
All the misses from Emma have been wide. Now, whether it's, we talk about Jamie Barras's ice being very unforgiving, you punch the weight up a bit, you maybe in-outed a little wee bit with that pop release. It really can't fool you. So it might also be just not quite understanding what that rock's going to do when you throw it up a little more.
Yeah.
We got a good look at that one. That was turned early.
And again, here they go. Courtney, Weigel. This is another chance to try and save it. Wow. Being right out of her hand, and they're able to hold it.
Good him. A little careful. You just have to find in between those. Yeah. Shot. Good him.
That was narrow right from the get-go. Oh, just cuts by again.
Okay, so I guess that's good. Okay, with that kind of weight.
One nice thing these teams have is at night, if there's any, and you know, we've done it, if you're having some issues and you want to fix it, you can come out at night and you can throw for your allotted time.
The 94 weight?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, just like top half of it.
Brad Gushu.
Yeah.
Brendan Botcher, and Botcher's the one just top edge of the 4.
It does appear that is the shot stone. Brendan's final stone just grazed by a Gushu stone, enough to get it out. And so for Brad Gushu, thinking that it is the red stone belonging to Botcher, that his shot is playing the draw.
Line's good.
He can come to his back one and be shot.
You're not on it yet. Lean, yep.
A little bit for line.
Skip Stone's in our featured game, and Julie Tippin her first.
How's the weight?
Yeah, that is a draw for one.
But I'm pretty sure.
And from our vantage point, sure looks like it. One it is.
Whoa.
Oh, that back.
Oh, almost. Julie had great weight trying to get right around that red.
Too bad they couldn't have identified that a little sooner. Stop sweeping and leave it on the corner, that red one, then you can raise it with your last one.
Yeah, they were going hard to get it by.
Yeah, and it wasn't going to get by, was it?
Yeah, it's
Now it's a problem.
Peel? Yeah, even if you hit 7/8, we'll roll it all the way over, like if we don't quite get it. But I like Peel, just make sure
Rachel can smell the blood here. She can play this double with Peel weight, roll to the left, sit 4.
Not really. Sit 2? No, it's just gonna bump that too. I don't think the roll, because it's gonna be wide open.
Or do you try to roll underneath, Cheryl? You can't get quite underneath, but you can get it half under.
I like that.
Yeah, you want to make sure you score here.
Okay.
Well, 2 skips in different directions. Rachel Homan's rebound today with gotten a real good team performance, particularly from the front end, and Julie Tippin's team, no help down the line for her, sitting at 71%, and it was reflected on the scoreboard as Homan leads it 7-4. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
Yep. Close. Hard! Hard! Lee! Hard! You got it! You got it! Got it, roll! Get the roll. Get the roll. Good brush. Okay.
Tight again.
Thought they almost held that enough for it with that kind of weight.
She let it go where she needs to hit.
Here, it's so big on you.
Sets up a pretty simple double that'll be half buried.
You might be close to that top one if you come that way.
Rachel will probably still have a double to score a big end, though. I don't think you can make this double and roll buried, Cheryl. Maybe. Hit it thick.
Yeah, it's close because it might come up a bit.
Heel or?
Yeah.
Get this thin.
Double?
You go
Yep,
that
feel
way.
it.
You stay right there, wide open, and then there's a double for a big score to end the game. So I think what they're going to try to do is come down here and hit it a little bit thicker down that way. Then you'll carry them over that way, and you might get it over as high as that. It's dangerous because you might not make the double, but they need to get this partly buried to protect Rachel's last yellow double to score 3. Maybe a thick half with firm weight.
Feel.
Whoa.
No. Stay with the red.
1. And we'll make the double. Did it roll underneath a little bit?
Pretty good. Might be enough.
That view would
Nice shot.
we're allowing for the camera and the lens. Yeah, she's tucked a piece under. Half a stone, maybe.
Not quite. 3/4.
Still in your vision, that guard.
Oh, yeah.
Really good throw.
Was it ever? And because, you know, like, the double might be there and that'll end the game, but Rachel can't afford to take on that guard. It's 7-6 if she wrecks in the guard.
Those have been curling here.
I don't mind some weight.
Okay, just throw peel that.
Up normal?
Okay.
Be tempting just to make sure you hit that maybe hack weight. Cheryl, just try to hit and roll in. If you give up a steal of 1, you're still in great shape. 2 up playing 8.
Hey, Rach.
It is there, though.
Up normal? What I can see, basically. Okay. How are you throwing this?
Same as my last.
Okay, straight through. Okay.
Final stone. Weagle, Courtney have backed right off. And it will be a steal of 1. Tippin picks up the single. She won't go away. Well, it's a holiday tradition, isn't it? The World Juniors, and this year, the World Juniors will be in Buffalo, New York. Coverage begins on Boxing Day, Canada against Finland, 3:30 Eastern Time, 12:30 Pacific on TSN. Across the network and also in 4K. So Julie Tippin forces Rachel Homan into a difficult shot. Can't make it. Steals 1. So Homan once again will have Lost Rock here in 8 playing the Redstones.
Center guard goes up. Lisa Weagle splits them perfectly. And what I love about the weight Lisa throws, everybody throws it now, and everybody's getting more successful, but she throws as light a weight as anybody, and I think that's why she's really good at it. If you take a look at the 2 rocks that rolled into the Tim Horton Cups here, that was maybe back 8-foot weight to move that center line rock, maybe back line at the most. It wasn't like hack weight or control weight or board weight. It was just enough to possibly even stay in the rings if you missed it. With these stones, you're going to get tremendous roll, and that's all you have to do. Open up that forefoot for the skipper.
I like this call too. You could try that split again, but it's really high. It's effectively not a guard, so you might as well try and...
Well, this one's heavier.
Oh, it is. It's running a bit on her.
I don't think so. Too much weight. Okay,
Too much weight. You heard it out of the skipper's mouth. But even that, you see it, it's only barely, not even to the hack, and they're saying too much weight. That's why they're so successful. Just they play it so softly.
A blank as they go to 8. And McEwen continues to lead Morris. Blank. Scheidegger leading McCarville in 8.
That's kind of moved along Russ in the past few years. I remember when the tick shot started, we'd try it with board, and then we moved to hack, and it's like, oh, this is a hard shot to make. And then you get to that back line. It's the same as all the hit and rolls. You were trying to make these precise hit and rolls with a 9-second hit.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
Now it's back line and board.
Yeah, you've eventually figured out. And with these stones, you can throw it that light. And you probably can't do that at home in your club. And, but once you hit it in the high side, the thrown rocks, you've got that gear effect, so the thrown rock's going to spin off and keeps going farther and farther. So there's no need to throw it that hard.
This will come up back nice. Back weight straight through. Yeah.
That's what separated the field for a lot of these elite teams is they're playing on arena ice all the time. Those shots are makeable on arena ice. If you try to play club ice and make those shots, you would never do it. You couldn't make the tick 80% of the time.
Right out, Rach. Okay. What time is that? Like 95?
97.
Yeah. Okay. So like 420?
Yeah. 405.
Yeah. I think, did you add to that?
No, I didn't think so.
Okay, don't throw 420.
It's good. Line's good.
Pretty tempting to throw another guard here because the one that's there is so long.
Sliding a bit.
I thought they were actually.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Going to keep it going here.
Hard.
Get it buried.
Hard.
Just wait.
Well, as you've seen these before, of course. Marco hacks. Well, Marco Ferraro, who from Quebec, who invented those many years ago, was the one that came up with that. He did pass away this past summer, so our sympathy to his family.
Yeah. Normal? Sorry, what weight? Oh, control. Jesus. Okay, straight through. Yep.
You were pretty nonchalant on the brush on that and left it open enough for Joanne to have a chance at it.
Off! 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 Yep.
Yikes.
See, this is for me, Cheryl, the kind of thing, you know, you always talk about debriefs and
More ice than yours.
what would a team take away from a blowout loss. Even if they go on to win this game, somebody has to sit down. I'm sure it will be Adam Kingsbury. They'll take them aside and go, your focus. You weren't able to maintain the focus for 8, 9, whatever, 10 ends, whatever it happens to be. Because they've gotten some breaks and some bad shots from Tippin. But they haven't played their very best either.
No, and that's perfect when Adam does sit down with them, because it is something that you look at all the good things that you did out there, and then you also have to find out what was the cause of it. Was it something that happened before your pregame? Is it your pre-shot routine is lacking? Those are the things that he'll be tracking behind the glass and watching for and saying, hey, you look like you were rushing. You weren't taking as long on your pre-shot routine. Therefore, your shot outcome wasn't as good.
Can we peel the center and try to roll in? Okay, third. Okay. Peel.
Hey, that was his study that he did, was putting under pressure. And so it's an interesting that he's adapted it to curling.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop. Yep. Yep.
And
Call reach.
touches 3, rolls it in. I still remember our late friend Ray Turnbull's great thought was, whatever starts in your head winds up in your fingers. So
no question.
If you're doubting it in your mind, you're doubting it on release.
Exactly. That was. I remember him telling us that.
Hey, if you're just full aid, it's probably okay. No, she'll probably take one. Okay. So what's the call?
So where do you want it?
Lots of yellow in there. They
There
belong
is.
to Brad Gushu. Brendan Botcher with his last.
Well, he went around that corner guard on his first one, a little bit exposed. Brad Gushu made a soft weight shot to remove it and to lie 3, and this is again the hit.
Clean.
Against 3, and nose is good.
Brad, clean. Yeah. Clean. Good. One.
And one it is for Botcher and his team out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton.
Can't tell them hard enough all of a sudden. A long guard, and then he ended up making it a better one, and Emma missed it, so they've got that guard to use but didn't use it.
Play the back with like control. Board. Okay. How much, sorry?
Board.
Okay.
Tricky little shot here.
Board. Line's good. Hair solid. Whoa. Board. Close. Board up. Yep. Board. Yes. Gotta go. Really hard.
Not quite
Whoa,
corner
whoa, whoa,
frozen,
whoa, whoa.
but McCarville sits 1.
She does. For the Scheidegger team, tried to remove guards. We're successful in getting them off the center line, but left corners. And that deepest yellow one was Krista McCarville's first draw, to which Casey Scheidegger froze, to which Krista McCarville froze. And that is the shot stone. And so last rock gets the last chance to freeze.
Left. Hard. Hard. Full force. Hard.
As mentioned, Scheidegger and her team from the Lethbridge Curling Club. Christy Moore at lead. Her sister Jessie Scheidegger at second, and Carrie Ann McTaggart at third.
Christy.
I was going to try to get 2. I was going to try to get 2.
Oh,
One red.
okay. Thought maybe they could just move that yellow over a little bit. Settling for the single 5-3.
Emma just made a beauty on our sheet with that board weight.
Feels
She
it across
sticks
the
over there on the right-hand side.
Throw the appropriate speed,
Oh.
right? She was dead on with the weight and got rewarded.
It's a great throw. Well done.
Desperate times now because you're coming around a guard that A, isn't on the center line, and it's long enough that I think no matter how well you make it, Rachel can get at it.
It's coming down. Over curling. We're top 8. 14. Whoa, it's over curling. Stay close, Tess. Stay close. Okay, good shot. Okay.
Another blank, and McEwen continues to lead 3-1 over Morris. Game which has featured 5 blanks.
I think it's there with 11.
Well, look what you see from the hack. If you prefer the intern, we can.
This is
it's still coming up with hack.
buried by looks like best part of half a stone. They're still going to play the out-turn at it. Interesting.
Tippin would have liked it to stopped another about a foot higher.
Shot. Okay. Still think the same ice. Think we can manage it? Yeah.
What's your thought on the turn? I mean, would you come the other way then?
Yeah, see, it looks like it's easier on the intern side for a right-handed curler. You can see a couple of inches that way. It's makeable either way, as I mentioned earlier, because the guard's so long. But I think visibly would look better with the intern.
Yeah.
And the only thing we've seen on that intern spot is a little extra weight, and it tracks down there.
It's got to be straighter there for sure. That would be the reason for this decision. That previous shot by the guard, it wasn't even on the center line when it went by. It got by a foot and still over curled. So there is a ton of curl here.
Nine. 9. 8. 9. Yes.
Right out of her hand, Weagle and Courtney. They've got her.
9.
Here comes that guard. Here comes that guard.
Yep. All the way. Whoa. Slide stop.
Most shots are missed with these type of stones because of the speed control. That wasn't quite the weight they wanted. Probably threw it really well, but just underthrew it.
Thanks. I thought we were going to ticket, so I tried to make sure.
I was trying to get off too. It was a good call with Emma to ticket and roll in.
I guess it's okay now that the side is blocked.
Yep.
You just don't leave a hole and it's fine.
Okay. Do you think she plays that?
What?
Is she going to play this? Yeah. Okay.
I think we have to leave that for her.
Same ice?
Like, I don't think I have anything else.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can play this hit and roll, but she doesn't have a double anyway.
No, yeah. She wants same ice?
You think that's good? Maybe a
if
little more?
If the score was a little closer, you might just do that and let Rachel hit against 2. She's probably going to make it, but that would put her 3 up in this case too late in the game, so they have no choice. They have to roll a dice somewhere in here. Try not to leave a hole. But then you'll see, I think Rachel will do something like that. Might lose a couple of her own red ones, but it's all about just scoring here for Rachel Homan.
It's a guard that doesn't leave a hole. But as far
Can't guard everything here.
2.5.
Just a tight one, Cheryl, even almost in the rings.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to be 12.
Yeah.
Top 12.
Yeah.
It's just really all about the line.
I don't mind a draw.
Looks like so much ice.
It goes hard here, though.
I guess as long as it's a 3, it should be okay.
Look at that, Cheryl. That's 6 feet.
Well, and that's exactly what she just said, though. So where it is, if it's a 1, it's not curling enough. If it's a 3, it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
When you've got this much curl, the weight makes a huge difference on where it ends up.
Okay, line's good.
2.
Julie Tippin and her final stone right now is hitting the shot rock as we play here in 8.
Little curl, I got to keep it alive.
Vink and Bobby trying to do that. Now she's pulled the string.
Whoa.
I don't think she believed her own ice.
What do you like? That's you. I remember talking. Good shot. What do you guys like?
Tough to tap, but it's there.
Sure. Timeout.
So each team given 2 90-second timeouts.
I'm not 100% sure what it's doing here. Over here, okay. We have seen this.
Where do you have to hit it?
Or we draw. A third. Even thin half might catch it. Here. Pretty far apart. What's your first thought, Rach? I don't mind learning draw. I haven't thrown in a while. Okay. I think we know this as well. It's whatever we want to throw. It's whatever you want to do. Like, I think if we're not 100% certain on the draw line, we should play. I mean, we haven't seen it yet. We could make a pretty good. No, everyone's been on the crossing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make this.
I mean, I'm sure we could puzzle it out, but I like this.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, I'll be careful. You're going uphill, right? Yeah. A third him?
I just by that conversation when Rachel said, you know, we haven't seen a draw, maybe I throw one, haven't seen it in a while, but that doesn't seem very confident in what it would be. So I kind of like this call.
So they can come in off their own, are they?
Yeah.
You heard her say here you're going uphill.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
And the reason for that is that this, because it's an intern, we watched all the out turns this and curl like crazy, just tremendous curl in here. So that's what she's saying. Because the out turn curls so much, it's virtually slightly uphill. So this will run pretty straight.
Final stone, trying to come off her own, come across, get shot, rock. Weagle, Courtney got her, bang, come across, and across the top. Oh, another one. Julie Tippin picks up another single. Yeah. 1 point. Julie Tippin down 5-1 after 3. Now trailed by just 1 as we welcome you back. Sunday afternoon, day 2, Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings. Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa. And her numbers, if you look at the numbers, percentages for the Tippin team, still not very good. But it has been really to my mind, Cheryl, the Homan team that's
really straight, careful.
You know, fallen back. Weagle now at 74%. Miscue is at 70%. Rachel Homan has fallen back to 80%, which is still a high number, but not what you come to expect. And Tippin has survived.
Yeah, no, I mean, a couple stolen ends. You look at a couple of the brushing saves that Homan's front end made for them, or it could have been a completely different score as well. So.
Rachel's brought it on herself, in my opinion. It's easy now to criticize now that we see the score the way it is, but she's stayed aggressively, put a lot of rocks in play, left herself some tough shots, and you don't always make them. Here's another case in point. You've got a long yellow guard that isn't that big a deal of Tippin's. You could peel your own red one here. The red one's the problem rock.
It's really light.
I know it's the free guard zone, but you can peel your own rocks in that free guard zone. Get rid of that red one.
That was interesting. I mean, that statistic against this field, you saw she was #1, rarely giving up steals, just 16%. But there she goes, back to back.
Yeah, 16% of the time coming in. That was the lowest in this field, and they're very good at it because of their defensive ability.
Hers was 13.
But they played 2 ends not defensively, is the point. Little freeze here, maybe even a tap, and could get interesting. There is a fairly simple double out front for Homan.
Wait's pretty good. I'm good, room. You can wait.
You would think at this point in time, Russ, to your point of being defensive, that Homan would try to just open everything up as best as possible and let's run this 1-point lead to the end if we have to.
Absolutely, no question.
And so look what we've got here, though.
Yeah, yeah. And that red one, like I said, you'd love to get rid of the yellow ones. You can't with the leads rocks, but you sure could have hit your own.
I like the double peel. I don't like this pocket, though. I think we got to get there first.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Same way. Okay, this is your 8 reach. They're already behind T. Okay, low 14.
Play that double peel, Cheryl. You run your own red one into that pocket.
Yeah, and it's still so early. You play double peel, they make a freeze. You still got a few chances at that pocket.
9. Line's close. Clean it. Yep.
I understand what she's saying in this particular instance is we peel one of them, they bury one, we'll never get it out.
Get it by. Hard.
No. Yikes. Not this time.
We got to keep clean.
Yikes and yikes. Lucky that stayed high enough for Joanne that they were able to come off of that if they have to.
See, always the question you can ask yourself is, what does Tippin want? Tippin wants you to leave those center guards up there. If you're ever kind of going back and forth, if I'm Tippin, I want those left there, and she's pretty happy.
Yeah, the great point. If you're a young skip, if you're not sure what to do, pretend you're the other skip. What would you like them for you to do? And don't do it.
So you remember what Homan said about that pocket and wanting to go there first. So is that what they're playing now with Rachel Vink? Are they going to come right in?
They are, Vic. It's really juicy, and it looks perfect. You get something in there with those center guards.
And Vink has struggled. As we've said, this is a good opportunity to make that 65% disappear by gluing one in here now.
Has to curl. Oh boy, that was their chance.
Want to throw Peel at this? Get ready to. Sit right there. Hey, Joe. Peel, wait.
Those are the things you learn about yourself as you play in these pressure games, is what is my tendency, and she's probably starting to learn her tendency is an overthrow, so you got to throw a lot less.
Yeah.
Give it to the brushers. It's just, you learn that from playing in those situations.
I don't love this call either. I hate to be critical, but which rocks are going to hurt you?
Well, Brendan Botcher is sitting the 2. But there's that little yellow at the back biting to make a double, score 2.
Well, that is the plan. Brendan Botcher made a lovely soft weight shot to get at a Gushu buried stone, but unfortunately for Brendan, where he left his shooter, there's enough for Brad Gushu to get to make the double.
Whoa! Hard!
And we'll squirt it by. Can't hold the shooter. And one it'll be at the back. Well, if you could, Kathy, have thrown less weight and made the double.
Small bump.
Another chance.
Oh boy, same thing.
Yeah, this is, I've got to think, Cheryl, this is nerves right now, don't you think?
It's the repetitive overthrows, which are definitely nerves. Just not taking that extra second in the hack to realize that's what you're gonna do.
Top 8, top 12, anything, make it useful. Now here go the guards. Well, this has been interesting because if you hit this properly, you can run the red one in too.
5-3, Scheidegger leads. McCarville sitting 1 and chance to tie.
For sure, and for Krista, got very fortunate on her first one, not fortunate in how she threw it, but Casey Scheidegger was trying to throw a guard. It did nothing, and it left her shot stone exposed. Krista made a lovely shot, and that not replicated by Scheidegger, which is why this is a draw for 2 and the tie.
There you go. Meanwhile, goes Emma Miscue, makes her shot after Tippin had her chances.
Emma runs both of them off here, like we suggested earlier, because the red could do good things. Watch what happens here. Bang, bang. Beautiful.
So still playing down to the face, are they?
No, I think a center guard.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're a little bit tighter. You're on that yellow, so stay close.
Got to get off the corner guard here first.
3. Yes. Hard. Hit. Good seat. Good. Yeah. Really thin? Okay.
Hard to know where to peel it.
I think so.
Half a rock,
Unless
either
you wanna
way, hits a
come
red
here.
one.
Yeah, a
What do
lot
you
of
like?
stuff in the back behind tee that they can jam on too.
I'm not the end of the world. I'd rather be here. Okay, let's do it. Just top button. Yep. Okay, squeeze nice around.
More of the same, another blank. Morris McEwen. So they'll go to 10. And it is Morris with last rock coming home and down by 2.
Give it a clean eye, Joe. Room. Weight's close to room. Off if you're heavy. 6. Really close. 6, 7. Line's good. Weight's close. Bite the button.
Rachel's switching gears away from the center line peel and just going around themselves.
Where?
Whoa! No, 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 can't.
Very nice.
Oh, sorry,
Whoops, a little deep.
Sorry,
Overbrushed?
Yeah, I almost threw that well.
That ran better than I thought it would. Did I not quite get it to your age? Yeah, you did.
Is it covered?
So 14.
41, yeah.
Did you bump this a couple inches, Cheryl, or just freeze?
Well, the pin, you get the pin if you freeze.
Yep.
Yeah, I like just the straight freeze.
But the bump would give you a little bigger wall, as long as you don't roll open.
That's the risk.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you leave that to your line color at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got enough, you can brush it. You don't want the thrower overthrowing it.
That red one on the corner, too. Rachel can still come off that. Glue one in here. You could have a tie game. Struggling both teams on this shot with a little bit of speed differences. A little light, a little heavy.
There. Whoa, there. You're gonna close for the line.
Whoa. Backy. No. Backy. It's curling really hard. Stay close. Backy.
Still there.
Stay close.
No.
Whoa. Close. Yep. Hard.
Well, there's your little tap back to build up the wall. Shot rock. It belongs to Tippin.
13.65.
Well done.
Lost the line a bit.
Yeah.
Good throw. Right there. Yep. Should come up an inch. Yep.
Trying to go that way, I'm guessing, to trying to get it. The best way to get this yellow one out is to actually hit it dead on virtually. It'll carry him off of here and go that way. If she actually hits it that way, it might stick.
Have to go this way, I think. Sorry? This isn't going to go anywhere.
There you go. Exactly.
I can see a piece of that
Straight.
yellow.
Hit the yellow one
Think we
straight
try
back.
that.
The shot rock stays.
Okay. Do you want to throw like normal?
Do I have time to go down there?
We can call the timeout if you want, or
Do you want to call a timeout?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good idea.
Call it? I don't know.
Could you pick it out just with the intern go around the center, Cheryl?
I think you could.
I think they were talking about just picking it out, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can see it. Okay, I think it's just going to jam there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we got to play it thin just so it rolls off.
Okay, so actually, okay. And if I clip this, at least it goes into that.
Well, I think we got to get
Losing
the
your
guard.
back red's a good thing.
I think there's real close.
Okay.
I like this call better, Cheryl.
You're like peel, eh? Yep. Okay.
This should, if it's made properly, the yellow gone, the red at the back's gone. Your shooter might roll over and hit that red on the right-hand side.
Yep.
There's a bunch of red in there, but only one that Julie can use for a freeze as opposed to two that there is there now.
That nice little wall.
Yeah. Actually, Julie's over curled on her.
Rachel Homan. Nothing yet. Weagle, Courtney, all by itself. Gonna pick it out. Oh! Hold your breath.
I didn't call the time.
Wow.
But
Hold right in. Hold right. Thank you. If she's right to them now, you can come off that one.
How close was that to missing? And you could give up a steal of two.
Well, if she's right to the back.
chance here for Julie, the same shot.
Yeah, that was good, but not great, is it, Cheryl? Because we talked about there's still two rocks in the way now. You get it maybe even over a little bit on this side. Like that, you can't get it out.
Okay, line's better.
Yeah, she doesn't have to move anything this time.
Right, we're close for line. Yep.
More.
Whoa, then whoa.
Whoa.
Little panic.
There it goes. Stay
Chantal
close.
Duhame.
We're bouncing still.
Really
close, Rach.
Now they'll pick her. Here's Bobby. Here's Vink.
Yep.
And here is the shot stone.
I got the same time. Nice shot.
No mistake on that one.
You didn't even come off this.
Peel?
Yeah.
Would you? Why? Can you do the same? Can you play the same shot? I mean,
no, you won't move it far enough. But what they did leave here, they had to keep that a little bit higher as I tried to draw the second time. If you keep it over on that side, then when Rachel comes in with a rocket, there's backing. But now that it's over enough, I think she can kick it out this way.
How are you throwing this? Straight through. Okay.
Wow.
They just lost the line twice.
Again, yeah.
And it's not believing that it's going to go.
Yeah. They might not have seen this shot either. Not everybody can make this shot, but
Homan's lead has been whittled away from 5-1 to 7-6. Final stone. Tippin is shot wrong. Weigel, Courtney. Here they go. Bang, come across. Oh, not far enough. And dare I say it, the scale is tipping. We're all tied.
That wasn't enough. We can't hold them there like this. Okay, we have to like
The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2017 Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for over 20 years. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, equipped for a new world.
You know, sometimes it's not about the shot. Actually, it's when you make it. And you have to give Julie Tippin some credit here as she makes the freeze. But again, we go back to what we said about Rachel Homan's game plan. She had many opportunities for us to open things up and play a very clean game, but has elected not to.
Yeah, which adds to degree of difficulty, gives your opponent hope, as Cheryl said, and they made some good ones and made her pay.
And so that is 3 straight steals against the best team coming in against this field in stolen points. But here we are tied at 7. And it's interesting to note, the game has got to the point of who's going to make the last mistake. Only one player is above 80%, and that is Tess Bobby at 92. Every other player on the ice is under 80%. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. It is the official coffee of Curling Canada.
The saving grace for Team Homan is Lisa Weigel. Here she made the first one. Oh, not perfect. Gets it off the forefoot though, or most of the forefoot.
But I tell you what, if you could now, considering the fact that in the 8th, Homan didn't want to draw. You can get her to think about draws now.
That's exactly the way you have to think. Decent guard there. You, in theory, keep it guarded, get around it with your last one. You're half in the forefoot.
It's really wide. Two. Curl. I need to curl. Wait. Straight through. You got it. Never. Get up.
Oh, is that any good? Very nice. You never love to put your opponent's rocks in the rings, but it's all about keeping that 4-foot open. Now it's an 8-foot open here.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes the skipper's last shot that much easier if you can keep peeling here.
Now that was a pretty golden opportunity for Tippin to just get some separation on those guards and not leave an easy double.
For 12. A little bit higher. 2.
The advantage for Tippin of those stones of theirs in the rings, though, is when it comes down to the end, if all the shots are made, you're going to make Rachel look at 3.
Yep. Yep. Okay, whoa. What's that? That fudged.
And let's not forget what happened this morning, and we're going to talk about that for a long time. And Brad Jacobs and his draw, he had to hit 8 foot, and that's what Rachel would be looking at right now if it just plays out, 8 foot.
And she's only thrown, what, 5 draws this game, and it's been a while since she's thrown one, so that plays into it.
We have our first finals, and Casey Scheidegger has picked up a win, 7-5 over Krista McCarville. And so Scheidegger is now 2-0, and McCarville slips to 1-1. And Mike McEwen, in a very open game, used his defensive ability to win 3-1 over John Morris. McEwen now 2-0, and Morris has dropped his first 2.
Same spot. Well, that's far. Curling more. 2.5. You're crossing center. Well. 2.
Emma's going to try to get that one on the side of the 12th, but on the way by when she makes this peel.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh!
Boy, picked her up again, didn't they? Weagle, Courtney, done a lot of that on miscue stones. Still leaves them sitting the 2.
If a bad break to jam it like that.
Like the same?
Takes talent just to get that back one, but to hit it dead on is a little unlucky. And shrinks that scoring area a little bit.
Still full 8 is what Homan would be looking at. Chantel DeHame.
Line's good. Whoa. 20. Wider pass. Yep. Line's pretty good. Right to center. Okay, you got it.
Try it again.
Yeah. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Miscue.
Please. Good.
And this time goes across the top.
Nice shooting.
No choice here. You have to throw up the guard. But what does Rachel do?
Center, like here. She probably just peels it either way.
It doesn't make a difference.
You don't want to make
probably.
it so she can hit and roll and be shot.
No.
So you need to be higher, I
No,
think.
definitely, yeah. It was more the line. I don't know.
Time.
Throw the center guard. Rachel might be able to peel it off, get that most dangerous one, and then you've only got a nibbler to worry about.
Sometimes when the center guard pills are so easy, you could throw it, try and throw it off center to give it a different look. I know it's a desperate move, but
I like the center guard again.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Make her peel it. Nothing that she can roll on with, but just something up there.
Yeah.
Let
2.5. Just got a one where she can't roll on, and
Right.
she misses it.
Well,
It's
Brad
good enough.
Gushue up by
Even at,
2, but looks like Brendan Botcher has a chance to force an extra.
Oh, he does. On Brad Gushue's final stone was playing the double, tough double to not jam, and in fact he did jam, and so that is why this is a draw, but he does need the 4 foot for the 2 points.
Okay.
Clean it. Clean it.
2.5. Yeah. So a little deeper than mine.
Oh, nicely done, and they'll go one more.
Team Botcher's been incredibly good in that game. It's just that one shot. He had a come around tap back against 2, missed it completely, and that was the turning point.
So what do you think of that decision? Let's put up another guard.
well, they have to, and I think the only consideration was maybe do you move it around a little bit, but they're going to throw another center up, let her peel it.
Peel? Yeah, sounds good. May as well save the time.
If you guard the shot rock, Rachel might just put one in the rings. You know, the shot rock, you have to hit it. She's got to wide open hit to win. So I like this too.
Okay, line's pretty good.
If it's long enough, Rachel might draw anyways. She hasn't thrown in a while.
No, well, we were saying only 5 draws, and you might want to get one under your belt.
There it goes. Throwing real hard. Right, it's fudging.
I've drawn in this situation a lot because it seems crazy because that's what the other team wants to see. But if you put this top 4 half buried, what do? Certainly nothing wrong with the peel. You make the peel, try to peel it into that left-hand one.
Are you throwing this range?
Straight through. It's
You got a lot of room with your last one. This is definitely the right call.
Straight through. It's really straight.
Well, if she comes down to that, her numbers are pretty good.
It's close.
And that's a way to do it. Goodness.
Wow.
When you need it most.
Great call, Em. Nice one, Skipper.
That's a saver.
Nice toss, Skipper. Sweet. Thanks. Still shake the in here.
What do you like best?
I think both are good. We just know because like Lisa threw it how we throw it, whereas their throws aren't quite the same.
Then let's do that.
Yeah. Just unless she's semi-hard.
Talking about paths already for the draw.
Keeping that in mind, you put this like full 8 foot and make her hit it. If this is touching the white, I think Rachel might make a crack at aiming at it as opposed to drawing.
It's the same. It's nice here. Yeah.
Where are they going?
Super T, line's good.
I think edge of the 8.
Just line.
Ideally not too wide, because if you go into that 12 foot, it just gives Rachel more room.
Okay.
Well, it's just to slow down.
I think we're on the cars. We're here right now.
But regardless, she draws or does she play a hit on this, you think?
Well, I think if you go wide enough, I think if you're a full 8 foot, she'd hit it. But if you go where they're going to go, she's definitely going to draw.
And it'll slide on through. And so they'll take, I saw the time sign. It looks like they'll take their last time out just to buy a little more time, 90 seconds. There you go, you can see it. You think Julie Tippin's just trying to be too perfect with it?
I think so. And sometimes as a skip, you don't throw to the wings very often. And so it slides a lot better as it gets out there.
So that's a rule, isn't it?
Yeah. And you learn.
Not your tick. Nice speed here.
Full
just a foot
12.
more than last, eh?
Yep. Yeah. Nice extension. You got it. All good. Okay, we gotta go.
Wow.
Can't hurt it. Heads down. Can't hurt it. Heads down.
They're good now. They say Courtney Weagle. Full 12. My goodness, come on now. Oh, no, they didn't do this. They didn't pull the string. No, they didn't. And to the lid they are for the win. It wasn't supposed to be this difficult, not the way it started out with a 5-1 lead. But Rachel Homan does pick up her first win, evens her record at 1-1. Tippin goes to 1-1, make the final. Homan wins at 8-7. And one game remains on the ice, and it's Gushue against Botcher as we're playing second stones. In this extra of a 5-5 tie, Gushue does have last rock. He has the hammer playing the yellow stones. Center line guard is up, and Gushue is sitting the one covered.
And no tick attempt on this sheet, Vic. They went in with facing 2 guards. Brad Gushue called Jeff Walker to come in. That is the shot stone. And now it's a rip. Greg Gallant just stood in the hack when the crowd erupted on Rachel's last one, just taking the extra time to be quiet and to be able to settle and to throw.
Whoa, whoa. Line's good.
Back 4.
Walker put it as a really good spot because it's going to have
We
to
got
be
Max
bumped.
line.
If you try to bump
Back
it, you're
8.
probably going to roll open.
No.
Oh.
No.
Die. Okay.
Okay.
It's not bad.
It's not good. Behind the tee line is basically useless. Off goes their only guard.
Clean. Good throw, Brett. Attaboy.
Yeah, it's not an easy draw.
Just straight guard the red one.
Sure.
Halfway.
Same weight. It's looking pretty good.
Darren Moulding throwing the third stones for the Botcher team out of Edmonton, and a belated happy birthday to Darren. Turned 35
Line's
yesterday.
Off.
Oh, line's good.
Clean, Brad. Easy,
Line's
light,
good.
clean. Light, clean.
Line's good.
Whoa.
You don't need to. Line's good. Maybe Kark just a touch. Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard.
Whoa. Very good.
Well done. This is a team that's, I think they've been together. The Botcher team is 11 months with Darren. So this is a team, every time we see them, they've gotten stronger and stronger as a team. They're very impressive in the pre-trials. Some of the best games I've seen.
Very impressive in this game. It's just that one shot. It was a 3-point swing. Hard to come back on Brad Gushue when you give away 3.
Botcher, Brad Thiessen, and Carrick Martin are all university championships together out of the University of Alberta. And of course, he himself, Canadian World Junior Champion.
Less weight.
We're a little tight.
Hard.
I'm so
Gotta go,
impressed,
Brad.
really, with
Gotta go.
Hard.
the Canada
Brad.
Winter Games.
Brad.
Provides a competition. Colleges now, universities. There's so many avenues to gain that experience, and so when you get here, yes, it's new. Or you get to a Briar or Scotty's, yes, the pressure's different, but you've experienced some pressure.
Yeah, it's just not as wide-eyed as if you'd had none of that opportunity. And then I also think you get teams staying together longer. They don't come out of juniors and disband and go play for, mixed experience teams. They stay together because they've had success and they want to build.
Clean, you're fine. Good throw, Mark.
Guard then, at least if he does something in the house, we can use it.
Well, what would we do if we were him and the other team threw a guard? I don't think we're ever drawing. I don't think so. I mean, that's our best chances if there's a draw on a chap or something like that, right?
Okay, I like a tight guard still. Not super tight, but something we can...
Yeah, still just straight guarding this one, hey?
Reminder, Sports Center comes your way. Immediately following our coverage. There you go. But isn't that interesting? That's the question we just raised with regards to Homan and Tippin. If in doubt about what to play, you ask, what would the opposition want you to play?
It's so true. It's the best way to figure it out. Is you tend to be biased a little bit. Well, I'd like to do this. I'd like to do that. Well, wait a minute. What have they got up their sleeve? This is the only call, I think. You just put it out in front there. Brad will probably hit it, I would think.
Brad, a little. Okay. Hit it a little. We're fine. Clean
Line's
it.
not bad.
Line's good.
Line's not bad. Whoa, now.
Line's real good. Just clean.
Halfway.
Clean it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Go. Go,
Hard.
Brad.
Hard.
Go. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. All you got.
Whoa.
Go. Okay. Nice shot.
Good.
It's good.
Good.
It overcurled just a touch.
Full 4 to draw. Probably in this nice path that we played a bunch of times. We
He's
peel
probably
and
playing like a hack waiter to roll right there.
yeah, and then I gotta play a double. I'd rather draw the 4
double
foot.
or the out turn
Yeah.
draw.
Yeah, let's get rid of this. Throw enough weight that we can't touch the yellow board, which I was thinking solid normal, to be honest.
Brad peels.
Yeah.
Just gets rid of that top one.
How much do you have
Then
of it?
Brendan can come down with soft weight, maybe tap it and stay into this type of area. And then Brad Gucci's got a tough shot. He makes the double or he draws the pin. Peeling the guard is absolutely not wrong, but Brad's a little, he's showing some respect with Botcher's ability to throw soft weight and it's skim past his own. So concept here is kill the back Botcher stone.
Guard's pretty long.
And it's hard for Botcher to tap out that yellow one and stay hidden. I think he could do it on the in-turn though.
Yeah, there's enough movement.
Just come around that in-turn, move it a couple feet.
Yep. Whoa. Clean.
Going on to win the gold medal in 2006, of course. In Pinnarola when he qualified. Wow. Wow.
Very nice throw.
Never a doubt.
Thanks.
Tap. Or that out turn tap,
tap.
rather, across the face.
Yeah, and we've got a little
Either turn, but you've got to get it. If you could get it there,
He's not going to chase
tap
half.
that yellow one back to there would be the best chance.
I'm just not 100% sure we haven't played this spot a lot. With back 12, I'm thinking.
That's where I'm looking.
Looks a little tight, doesn't it?
I think we need it tight.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about just this situation, Cheryl, when you're trying to put the brush down for a shot like
It would
this.
be nice if he didn't have backing on his draw.
You know, Brendan says, I think it's a little tight. And Darren says, yeah, I think we need it tight. What's their thought? What's their thought?
Well, because you're going to have to have the weight to tap it. So this is when the brushers come into play. You can't over ice it, slide by at all. Just this will be where you'll use the brushers. So throw the right weight. And I liked his last comment from Darren. Is you got this, buddy. Believe the broom. Throw at it.
So pressure here on Karek Martin, Brad Thiessen. Front end, and right away they got him a little bit. There's a Martin. You watch him lean on this, and then Thiessen out in front. Trying to get by this guard first. They do that now. Thiessen will try to help it over a little bit and tap it back, and he'll tap it back.
Shot.
And he's half covered.
Oh, good. That was a great line call.
Best you could have done. Yeah, best you could have.
Yeah.
Good job.
No. Now you've got full
That was the one
4
we got
foot
right
is
on the
what
side of the button right there.
Guju will need with his last. Every bit of the red he can see.
Maybe I think I was a little outside the edge of the 12 on that. Yeah.
Well managed stone though by the Botcher team.
Fantastic throw, actually, but the only downside is Brad Gushue loves that in-turn draw. That's how he won the Brier. If they tapped it out with the other turn, then Brad would be forced to play the in-turn. Sorry, the out-turn. He's going to go in-turn here because he loves it.
But look where that brush is. Look at
that. That's way out there, and that's the most we've seen all week so far.
It is.
You going on early because
we haven't been on a middle sheet yet.
Brilliant shot.
Guju comes in having lost his opener. Botcher winning. So trying to even his record and Botcher his first loss. Full 4 foot is what the reigning Canadian and world champion needs.
Where? Line's good. Line's good.
No worries on.
Yep. Yep.
Walker now, Gallant now. Here they go now. Gotta go, boys. Gotta get it by that stone as it's starting to hook.
Lean, you're by.
Get to the 4 for the win. Guju wins it 6-5, and he's now 1-1. So after 4 draws, Cooey McEwen on top of the table on the men's side, Jennifer Jones and Casey Scheidegger And we have a couple of people we know. John Moore is at 0-2. Look at that. Steve Laycock. How about Michelle Englot? Runner-up to the Scotties a year ago. 0-2. And Val Sweeting, 2 times silver medalist at the Scotties. Still winless so far. We'll be back with you at 7 Eastern time. Make a note, TSN 5. It'll be Reed Carruthers out of Winnipeg against Kevin Cooey. Undefeated with 2 straight wins. When we join you again, 7 Eastern time. From here in Ottawa and Canadian Tire Centre, this is the Tim Hortons Roar of the Rings on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.